There we go. All right, all right. Hello, hello, people. Thanks for tuning in, joining in here. We're going to get started here in just a moment. Get started here in just a moment. Oh man. So, Bruno doesn't know. I played this game, of course, a long time ago. It's been out for a while. I played the base game, and then I heard that the DLC coming out way later on. Ended up playing that. I 100% of this game. I have every achievement. It's been probably some around 2 years to play this game. Um, of course, I remember probably everything about the game that matters. Um, you never get the chance to replay this game in its full glory again, sadly, right? It's one of those games that once you solve the adventure, right, it's solved forever. But I figured, hey, why not come back and play uh, such an amazing game? You know, just kind of taking up my own leisure. Um, try to do things in somewhat in a better order. Just kind of, talk about the game as I play. Um, just go through it. Not gonna be that sense of discovery, just because I know how to get everywhere. I know how to get the things. Um, I know how to, um, do certain things probably that you wouldn't do. But I figured, we're going to probably play through the base game, and then once we beat the base game, right, we'll try to go for the best ending you can in the base game, which is meeting everyone. Um, and then we would then go on to do the DLC and get the DLC endings. Uh, don't know how many DLC endings there are. I think if you discover everything in the DLC, that's the best ending. I think it's all it is. Just discover the story of the DLC, you get the best ending. That's what we'll do. So I think what you do is you learn everything in the DLC, and then you rebeat the original game again to get a little extra added to it. If I remember correctly. So, in a sense, we'll beat the game at least probably 2 times, maybe 3 times. We're gonna get some of the funny endings too, just because we can. There's a lot of endings in this game. But as you see, we're gonna start a new expedition here, and we're gonna go right at the game and play, have some fun, and enjoy. So let's get this party rolling. It's so tough to do this too. Deleting everything I have. Oh man. Oh man. Bye bye game. Fucking ouch. Ouch, right there. That hurts. Wake up to a nice, beautiful planet above us to watch something explode and shoot out. Wonderful. Learn more about that. There's our pilot, back from your pre-launch campout under the stars, I see. So it's launch day, eh? Seems like only yesterday you joined the space program, and suddenly here you are, leaving on your first solo voyage. What do you say? Ready to get this beauty off the ground? It's all fueled up and ready to go. All systems go. Glad you're excited. But remember, if you wreck the ship, I'm not building you a new one. I'm not made of lightweight, re-entry grade aluminum alloys, Anyway, you'll see you get the launch codes from Hornfels at the observatory before you can lift off. Just bring those here once you said your goodbyes or whatever. Great. You might get a kick out of this. I've repurposed the spare oxygen tank to be used as extra combustion chamber. Is that safe? Hey, Daydreams, how's it going, man? How you doing? Thanks for tuning in. Probably. You're just joining in as I'm doing a fun little replay here of Outer Wilds. I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty good. You missed it Saturday. We started off on some B sides, for Celeste, but we did the core instead in the end, and then I did the farewell chapter until the blue wall where I needed all the hearts to get by it. And let me tell you, that was crazy difficult. Oh my god. Holy moly. That I will come back to that, right? I still have 2 B-sides to do, but I figured I'd get started on this. And maybe we're done with this, we'll finish those 2 B-sides. Yeah, dude. I don't even think I'm technically done with the first half, right? Because like, there's a lot more to go or something. I don't know, but it was ridiculous. It was ridiculous. I think I was in there for almost 3 hours just until I got to the part where I needed all the hearts. Hey, it's you. Slate said you're blasting off in your ship today. I'm really excited to see the launch. Aren't you gonna go into space? Aren't you? You better not have changed your mind. Hey, I'm still going. You better be. It's been forever since anyone launched into space. I really, really want to see it. Really bad. Hey, you want to try out my model ship? Slate says it's just like the real thing, only less likely to start a fire. Oh. Have you ever played this game before? Fly the model ship. Alright, so there's a couple things you can do with this model ship. Right. Typical, like, you land here. Yeah, that I am. Good old Outer Wilds. One of the fun things you can do with this, there's actually 2... Oh. It is a fantastic game. It is by far one of my favorites. Yeah, Outer Worlds is they came. Funny enough, I think they came out somewhat, within maybe like a year or 2 of each other, so it's easy to get those mixed up. So one of the achievements is to land on the moon with this sucker. See if I can't do it. I've done it before. Been a while. Nope, not happening. Bye bye moon. This is a fantastic game, and I definitely say if you ever plan on playing this game, I hate to say it, but the game honestly is at its finest when you don't know what's going on. 5 months apart. Yeah, I remember always getting the names confused when I played this one. Heyo, hatchling. I hear you're leaving us to seek an adventure amongst the stars. When you return, let's you, me, and Goslin open up a bottle of the good stuff. The good stuff is less delicious sap wine and more daunting digestion challenge. I'm only seeking adventure amongst one star actually. Other stars are too far away. Another metaphor ruined in the name of scientific accuracy. Nevertheless, hope you enjoy your travels. Good luck. Territories that way. There's a bunch of little fun stuff here that kind of teaches you how to play the game. So it's launch day, huh? I was going to miss you. Speaking of launch day, I was thinking about it, and the platform those ships launched from is getting old. Isn't it about time you built a new, less flammable one? That big tree in the village would be the perfect choice. I wouldn't mind helping out the space program. Just say the word. The launch pad is flammable? You didn't realize that? Don't worry. It's held up for all launches so far. It'll definitely be fine for years. Probably. Let's go. You're actually blasting off in that thing, huh? They really don't explode as often anymore. All I know is between the space program and Mika's model rockets, things seem to burn to the ground around here more than they used to. Jeez. So reassuring that we're going to make it up into the stars, huh? And here you can kind of get an idea of some of the technology. This is a probe, which we'll have access to. This is a model of our ship, of course. Let's see here. I don't think the launch tower. I don't think we're going to play hide and seek with the kids. They teach you how to use the radio scope, but I think we're okay doing that. We'll kind of work our way to the observatory here so we can get out into space and start our fun adventures. Get the story of the game rolling. So if you're new to the game, I would definitely suggest, trying out all of the, talking to all the people, especially, there's the kids. They'll teach you how to use the radioscope, whatever it's called. And this right here, you learn about danger. Inside this fence is a pocket of ghost matter, a strange and dangerous substance that's invisible to the naked eyes. The good news is that you can detect ghost matter with a camera. Moving through the ghost matter is uniquely painful and will probably kill you. Don't complain to me if you hurt yourself fooling around, Hornsfells. So you can pop up this camera and take snapshots, and you can see the ghost matter. And here, this is the Zero-G cave. Why don't we do this? This will be a little fun. Hey, I thought I might see you before the big launch. Nerves getting the better of you? Right, like you weren't nervous for your first flight. Hey, don't worry about it. Your nerves are between you and me and the vast endless of space. But really, you'll do fine out there. I'd worry more about that ship if I were you. Hopefully that lunatic Slade at least fixed the retro rockets. So listen, there's a satellite, which is definitely not just a piece of broken mining equipment set up down in the Zero-G cave and in need of repairs. If you're looking for a little last-minute Zero-G practice, head down the lift into the cave, or don't, so as long as you're confident you can make the ship repairs in space. Repair satellite coming right up. Cool, get to it and try not to concuss yourself right before your first launch. Alright. Let's have some fun in Zero-G. As we go into the depths of our home planet. Was I supposed to get my suit up there, or is it down here? I forget. I'm pretty sure there's a suit to get, right? Or no? Yeah, here it is. We're all suited up. Here we go. Hey, nice of you to drop down. I'm getting some Zero-G time in. So you're going in there, in the cave. You don't look fine. Well, I hate that cave, so I don't know why you're making me talk about it. But I've got hand sweats. Hey, that's okay. That's okay. I'm just, thankful for you joining in. Alright. And here's where you'd get your first experience of Zero-G training. Make it easier, you could lock on, I think, matched velocity, but I don't think we need that. Right, just zoom around here. This is exactly what repairing our ship would be like in space, because definitely going to crash it a million times. Was that inside of here? Yeah, there it is. Oh. Come on, back up. There we go. Oh gosh, now we're having issues here. Come on. Oh god, come on. There you go. Satellite functional until it breaks again. Oh, it's gonna hurt. Oh, that was close. Oh. Good lord, I'm like a drunk person and did I come from here? I did, okay. You did not know. What are you doing it? Nicely done. Of course, it'll be a little more stressful when you're hurtling through space, but just remember, training and try not to hit anything big. I can see you're itching to get off this rock, so go to the launch codes from the observatory and get out of here already. Best of luck out there, and try to avoid getting yourself killed now that I've put so much time into training you. You got it? Look at this guy. He's missing an eye. I wonder if he lost that in his training or one of the rockets exploding. To the observatory. I think it's this way. Yeah, it's this way. I'll look into that and see what that's about. All right, here we are. Look at this. Hornfels, Gossen, Feldspar, Esker, and Slate, the great adventurers of our time. Look at these people. Outer Wilds Ventures founding members, clockwise from top left: Hornsfeld, Gossen, Slate, and Feldspar. Outer Wilds Ventures, Timberhearth's first and only space program, was founded to explore the farthest reaches of our solar system. Feldspar was the first Hearthian to be initially launched into space. They completed the first orbit around Timberhearth, and later made the first of what would be many landings on our moon, the Attlerock. Hey, it's my favorite astronaut. Launch day at last, huh? Buddy, it's the translator tool's inaugural flight, too. I'm so excited it's making me nauseous. Just think, you'll be able to translate any Nomai text you want, anywhere you are. The two of us put a lot of hours into inventing that tool, so don't break it, okay? Oh, geez. Do not break it. Ignore me, okay? I'm just nervous. And I'm not even the one going in space. How are you feeling? I'm excited. Good. You've only been waiting for this day since you were hatchlings. I can't wait to see all your training pay off. Okay. So what's the dirt? You here to see the new Nomai statue? New statue? You haven't heard? Gabbro brought it back with him from the Giant's Deep, and Hornsfield's just finished prepping it for display. This is it right here. Neat, huh? Makes me wish we could see what a real live Nomu looked like. Or Nomai looks like. But I guess this is as close as we'll ever get. Check it out. Looks like they had fur. Fur is weird. This is the first fully intact statue ever found, you know. And how old is it? It's in great shape. Oh, geez, I got a little carried away there. Go on. You have a ship to launch. Take care of yourself out there. Here, you hear? This remarkably intact statue was carved by the Nomai, an ancient species who dwelled in our solar system thousands of years ago. The statue provided us with our most detailed look yet at the Nomai, who appear to have been covered with a layer of fur. Note the decorative jewelry that has been carved as part of the antlers. Although their artifacts and structures have been found on almost every planet in the solar system, we still have no idea where the species came from or what happened to them. Maybe we'll find out. Are you just trying to like not get caught and stuff, or like are you just doing it to kind of make money to kind of make ends meet or something? Watch closely. These balls move on their own. The ground is perfectly level, so what do you think causes the spooky motion? The answer is the moon. As it orbits our planet, the Attlerock's gravity pulls on objects from different directions. In fact, it's pulling on you right now. Try to make a difference usually. This game actually has like really, really cool physics done to it, and honestly, I don't think there's many games that have actually accomplished the feel that this game has. Like, you know, it's like our moon now is going over us. You can see the going other way, and the gravitational pull from it pulls these stones to the other side. It's really cool. The radio tower here on Timberhearth was built to receive transmissions from our deep space satellite, and to this day still houses the first ever photos taken of the entire solar system. These photos were made possibly by the deep space satellite's unusual vertical orbit that carries it high above and below the plane of the solar system. Thanks to a recent upgrade, the deep space satellite is now responsible for generating the real-time solar system map used by our newest astronauts. Stars like our sun generate light and heat by fusing hydrogen into helium. As it grows older, the star runs out of hydrogen and starts to contract. You can see the phases of the sun as it goes there. As the star core contracts, it gets hotter, causing the outer layer to expand. The star has become a red giant. When the core is hot enough, it starts to fuse helium into carbon. If a star is massive enough, it will continue to fuse carbon into even heavier elements like iron. Ultimately, the star will collapse under its own gravity and then explode in a violent event called a supernova. Based on Church's observations, this will one day be the fate of our own sun. You see all the pictures of the other planets. We're going to go adventure 2. This crystal was taken from a Nomai rune on Brittle Hollow. It seems to create a local gravity distortion and will most likely use to traverse steep surfaces. Try it out. And here you have this like kind of really cool. These, oh, come on, these things. They have a strong enough gravitational pull that you can end up walking on walls and stuff. Let's see here. This is a probe. The Nomai technology brought back from space by our astronauts had been great boon to our Outer Wilds adventures, allowing us to modify expedition gear in exciting and useful ways. For example, Global Scout now boasts a warp retrieval capability that allows astronauts to recall their scouts almost instantaneously. This has dramatically reduced the number of scouts lost to the depths of space. What you see here are parts of Nomai skeleton. We can tell from their skulls that they possess antlers and had quite unusually only 3 eyes. The Nomai body was most likely adapted for living exclusively on land. The difference in the Nomai's anatomy, such as their shockingly fragile bone structure, show us that Hearthians couldn't have descended from the Nomai ancestors. It's not clear where the Nomai originated from or why they disappeared. We hope to find more clues to this puzzle as we explore our solar system. Hollow Knight. Hollow Knight is such a good game. I played it on Switch, and I absolutely, fell in love with the game, and it beat the shit out of me for a long time. Very, very good game. Aside from the dwellings and structures they built, the Nomai also made art. This decorative pottery was discovered on Brittle Hollow. Some ancient Nomai art depicts strange animals, foreign celestial objects, and other subjects that can't be found in our solar system, which makes us wonder whether the Nomai originated elsewhere in the universe or simply had vibrant imaginations. Were the Nomai born in our solar system, or were they born among other stars and planets? And if they were, how and why did they come here? These are just some of the questions we hope to answer through further xeno-archaeological expeditions. That's a lot of work to get that in a game. Wow, all the achievements except for Pantheon 5. Woo. Yeah, we have our translator. So this is the new technology they were talking about that we have access to. We're the only gnome, or the only Hearthian who has this. So we can translate cassava. We're nearly ready. Felix and I have finished construction, and she says calibrating the device won't take long. Felix, unfortunately, the outer rock's lack of atmosphere will make calibration simple. After all, this time, I'm thrilled to finally resume our search. I got a nice little symbol here. This piece of Nomai writing was essential to deciphering their unique language. Although this text is linear, Nomai text often branches off from a central point. Interestingly, each branch tends to be written by a different author. And we can't forget the rock. The strange rock moving around in this grotto appears to react to conscious observation. The level-headed among us realize there must be some sort of optical illusion at play, but Gabriel claims the rock exists in all possible states until it is observed, whatever that means. Whatever is actually happening, both sides of the debate agree the effect is extremely creepy. So we'll learn more about this rock, in a sense, as time goes on. You see he's on the left side now. So essentially, of course, reading that, you can grasp that as long as I am looking at this rock, it won't move. But the moment I look away and look back, it's changed. Right? And so it bounces back and forth between spots. And we'll learn a lot more about that. Oh, we forgot about this. This anglerfish specimen was found attached to the landing gear of one of our ships that flew too close to Dark Bramble. It appears well suited to be living in dark places with minimal atmosphere. So funny enough, the very first time I played this game, the very first planet I went to was Dark Bramble. Let me tell you, that was an absolute adventure. Funny enough, I lived until I lived until something, and then yeah. So I didn't even see what was in there originally because it was absolutely ridiculous. But when we venture there, we'll learn more about it. But we aren't going there right now. And there you are. I just finished pre-flight observations, and local conditions are good. Time to get our newest astronaut off the ground. And you'll be our first astronaut ever equipped with a Nomai translator, too. I confess, I've been giddy all day just thinking about it. We are better equipped than ever to unravel the mysteries of the Nomai. You and Hal should be very proud of your work. Tell me, what's your plan once you're in space? I'm going to learn more about the Nomai. I might have guessed as much. No sense in making a translator tool if you're not going to use it to translate anything. We've barely scratched the surface of the Nomai riding in our solar system, so we still know very little about them. We have no idea if they originated here or traveled here, or why they disappeared. That tool of yours should prove indispensable in solving the mysteries of the ancient species. Well then, looks like that's all that's left is to send you off. All in all, it's a fine day for launch. I'm ready to get off this rock. Excellent. You'll be needing the launch codes then. Here they are. Best get off the ground before Slate makes any more modifications to your ship, eh? Good luck out there. Let me know if I can help you with anything. Alright, got the launch codes. Now it's time to get off this rock. Let's go explore the land. The statue activated. Oh, and its eyes are open. Wonder what that could mean. Hey, so did you get the good look at that Nomai statue? The statue looked at me and opened its eyes. Whoa, the statue was doing what? So its eyes opened, and then you saw images from your own memories and glowing lights flying around? You mean like a hallucination? Listen, no offense, but are you sure you're okay to launch? Like, medically speaking? You know what? Don't worry about it. Maybe you should sit down for a bit and take it easy. I'd hate for anything bad to happen if you try to launch while you're not feeling great. But hey, when you are ready, then you can make the most of our translator tool. I can't believe it's all grown up and leaving for space already. For real, though. I'm glad you're the one carrying it and not, like, Ryback. They'd fall on it for sure. Hey, if you want to do a short trip to just get your space legs under you, you could check out the ruins on the Outer Rock. I'd love to learn what those are. Good luck and safe flying. That's good advice. Why not go to our moon first and check out what the Outer Rock has? And now the game begins. Looks like you're ready for takeoff. The excitement of a launch is fun and all, but I can't wait to get back to working on the new ship. We're working on fixing the autopilot's avoidance system for this one. Sorry. What? Oh, I'll just say it. There's a really fun achievement in this game. It says use autopilot to crash into the sun, essentially. So if I use the autopilot, I was flying to a planet that was near the sun, I would go boom boom. So here's our ship. Right here, this is where we suit up at. This gives you an example of the Scout. And so we heal and get our fuel tank back. That's our engine. And here's our little computer system. It has a cool little ship log in here that we can view entries that have happened while we're here, right? You can learn about the village, a cave with 0G, and then we kind of learn about the Outer Rock, right? I mentioned there's lunar ruins on here. So this is kind of a way to keep track and give you hints on where to go. But let's fly on out of here. And I can tell you, the first time playing this game, flying this ship is... Ooh, it feels difficult. It is so weird. You know, you leave the planet, you know, the effects of gravity come off of it, and then you're just having to fly around. And it's going to take me a minute to get used to this, apparently, because I am forgetting how to do some things. So this may take me a second here. There's a couple things you can do, right? You got your little Scout, as I mentioned, right? You can launch this thing. And you can see it's going. It takes pictures. Let's go in here, and if you hold right bumper, it just teleports back to you. That's what they were talking about when they mentioned the teleportation. And we have a signal scope we can do here, right? And this allows us to track sounds. And there we hear someone whistling, right? And they mentioned that there's adventurers on other places. So, essentially, let's go meet who's here. And you might find it funny that I'm wearing a suit and he's not. Essentially, they land here with like emergency trees and plant them. They provide oxygen for them to breathe. Yep. Oh, hey, it's you. Ground Control didn't tell me you were launching. Long time no see. Actually, I guess it's been a long time since I've seen anyone. Will the other travelers come by? The lunar outpost saw more traffic back when our ships were less sophisticated and needed more frequent repairs. Nowadays, it's mostly used to keep a set of eyes on things. Sometimes Chirk comes around to say hi, but Gabbro is Gabbro, and you know how Ryback feels about unnecessary space flights. Don't go. I mean, anything else you want to ask? Seems lonely up here. A little. I'm in touch with the ground control. Hornsfell and Gosson mostly. And they radio up to chat it every now and then. And the ground control and when the ground control forgets I'm up here, and they usually do, I launch my little scout at the village. You spy on us? What? No, it's not spying. It's one-way communication that none of the villagers know about because I've never told them. What's with the whistling? Probably, or actually definitely, the other travelers cage Schmidt so they don't bother whistling. You can pick up their music with the signal scope, you know. Best spot for that is the North Pole. Great reception. The North Pole is marked on your map in the red on your mini-map, but the outer rock is a pretty small moon. Really, just go north. You can't miss it. Talk to you later. Right, so if I were... Oh, sorry. If I were to pull out the signal scope, right, it's going to mark that's Esker. So now anytime I look at him, I'm going to know who I see there. But... let's go north here. Oh, right. How do you do the... I forget how to do the big boost jump. Esker signal scope log. Day 48. Still not picking up Ryback's banjo from Brittle Hollow. I'm sure they're fine, but I feel better once I can hear their music. Day 51. Listen to Chirp play for a while today. Unrelated, someone should tell Porphy and Gosson their flirting is not subtle from an aerial perspective. Day 55. Banjo music coming in loud and clear today. Sounds like Ryback's doing okay. That oath, I was worried. Day 63. Today I thought I heard something strange. I don't know. It was probably nothing. No, it's back in today. Dude, something strange is coming from Timber Hearth. Okay, I know this is crazy, but the sound from Timber Hearth sounds exactly like Feldspar's harmonicas. But Feldspar disappeared in space ages ago. It can't be them. Day 88. It's still there. This is creepy. Maybe my signal scope is broken. I better talk to Niece. Alright. So he was hearing something on another planet. Oh. Well, there's a harmonica right there. What's that over there? Interesting. Oh, there's a harmonica right there. And to each of the planets, you can hear a person playing an instrument. So each area has a person on it. And I think he said there's ruins here, so let me see if I can't find those. I forget where they're at, but he definitely said there's ruins on this planet. Oh, hello. Oh, God. Oh, God. I don't remember what this is. Is this actually something? Church research notes. Property of Church. This is an old crater. The neat thing here is that the composition of the samples I took from the impact site matches the composition of the ice on the outer skirts of Dark Bramble. I posit the outer rock was hit with a piece of the planet that used to be where Dark Bramble now lies. To follow up on, there may maybe there are more fragments of the old planet Dark Bramble destroyed on the astral bodies in the solar system. Interesting. Where are the... I forget where the runes are at. And my big issue is honestly, I do forget how to do... Is it... Oh, what am I doing here? What is it this? I'm gonna definitely need the ability to do the big boost. God, here we go. Oh, there they are. There they are. There they are. Land, land, land. Perfect. All right, here we go. Oh. What this is, of course, we'll learn more about it. This is a planet tracker. Right, currently, it is following Brittle Hollow, right? And this planet right here is Giant Steep. So there's Giant Steep. I don't remember playing sounds. Jesus Christ. And this right here is... What planet is this? What planet is that? Was that the sun? Oh, it's the sun. We're just tracking the sun. I don't think we need a tracker for the sun. We can kind of see the sun. Sounds very lava-like. And then here is this. Oh, 3 minutes of oxygen remaining. I need to go get some oxygen. Looks kind of lost. Like it doesn't know what it's looking for. The cool thing is there's trees here, and the trees fill your oxygen up. Right? But let's read this, figure out what's going on here. Elias, I was upstairs testing the eye signal locator, and it can hear and follow the signal from the sun, Giant Steep, and Brittle Hollow. Okay, so that's why we know what it's doing and what we can hear. However, something strange is happening when I ask the eye signal locator to follow the eye signal. The device's indicator rotates wildly and never points to just one direction. Batch. This is a curious result. It's possible the eye has stopped calling out its signal. I see. I most likely calibrated the locator incorrectly. Privet, my apprentice, and I will make adjustments and try again. An update. Disappointingly, everything is correctly calibrated after all. It saddens me to posit this, my friends, but I believe this locator cannot detect the eye's signal. We would need to build a more sensitive device if we want to locate the eye of the universe. Thatch. Then we will build it. Don't lose hope. Cassava, our search for the eye is what brought our clan to this place. We won't give up that easily. Alright, so now we know that they came here for the eye of the universe. Got a little recording here. Okay, wow. Wow. I've seen this rune in other travelers' pictures, but seeing it for myself, it's really old, isn't it? But wow, this is the coolest day of my life. Okay, time for some official notes. So this is some kind of Nomai locator. It can point out the different planets, which is incredibly cool, by the way. But from what little I can understand of the writing here, I think it was built to try to find something specific. I'm not sure. I was also able to translate something about the South Pole of Brittle Hollow. I'll fly there to see if I can learn more. Yep, just gonna get back in the old ship and take off. Totally safe. Mostly safe. Oh, stars above. Okay. Well, maybe we'll go to Brittle Hollow or something after this. Where should this new, more sophisticated locator be built? It may need to be larger than this eye signal locator. Enona and these of us originally stranded on Ember Twin built a quantum moon locator there, but the heat of the sun made its construction challenging. I wouldn't recommend building on that planet. The southern glacier of Brittle Hollow has ample available space. I could construct a new building to house this proposed locator. Yes, let's build there. I imagine our young friend Kanoi would enjoy that immensely. He always held a great interest in the eye, especially for a child born so long after the crash. I will begin construction on Brittle Hollow South Pole immediately then. Okay, so they're building a locator on the South Pole of Brittle Hollow. And they mentioned a crash. So they definitely traveled here, and we don't know what happened to them. Ah, there we go. A. A is how I get the big boost. Beautiful. It's all come back. Oh, God. Oh, God. Where am I going? Oh, please land back on the planet. Please fly back to the planet. Oh, I need my ship. I need my ship. I need my ship. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. The mechanics of the planets, I think, in this game is just fantastic. The gravity, all that stuff. You couldn't ask for something better. You see here the ship log updates, right? The information we got from here. You know, we learned about the harmonic single. We learned about Rybeck. We learned about the Southern Observatory, right? So it's like, okay, where do we want to go, right? We can go. Let's see here. Esker Signalscope log reports our harmonica music coming from somewhere on Timber Hearth. They claim it sounds just like Feldspar's harmonica, but Feldspar disappeared ages ago. I mean, we can go there real quick. We're next to the planet. I mean, we might as well do that. A ChatGPT doing your paper for you, huh? So we get the signal scope out, right? And let's listen for the harmonica. Oh my gosh. Please land. Oh, here we go. We're landing. Okay, where are we looking for? Oh yeah. Man, if I had access to something like that when I was in school, I definitely would use it for stuff like that. Let's be real here. I mean, we were using stuff like Cliff Notes and all this other stuff like that, you know, just kind of Google what we can for someone to tell us in more specifics what it was and this and that. You know, it's kind of... Oh, this is it right here. Okay. So we're on a different side of our planet, but this is where we're hearing feldspars come from. Hey, yo, hatchling. Thought you were taking that tin can of yours to space today. What are you still doing here? Me? I saw something crash over the horizon, and I didn't like what I was seeing in the pictures of my little scout was sending back, so I thought I'd come over here myself and take a look. So it crashed. I don't know what it is exactly. Looks kind of like a planet seed, but it's not anything I've seen on Timber Hearth before. And trust me, I was quite an explorer back in the day. You think it's extraterrestrial? Probably looks like something that might have come off of Dark Bramble. Whatever it is, it put down roots in a hurry. I don't like the look of this thing, hatchling, and that's a fact. I think I'll set Marl and Hal loose on it. Best get rid of this mess sooner rather than later, and no one can remove an unwanted plant faster than a tree keeper can. I'll have to get a look at what's inside of the seed first, though. Don't want to set anybody to hacking up potentially dangerous plant without getting a better idea what's lurking inside there. Tuff can help me haul the scout launcher over here. Obviously, the opening is too small for someone to fit inside any. And anyway, I'm going to blindly stick my hands into anything that looks unpleasant as that seed does. That's a good way to lose an armor too. Okay. So see here, we get harmonica here. So we got a scout launcher, so why don't we launch our scout in here? Oh. And as you take pictures, you just see yourself flying through something. And oh, I believe we can turn this thing. Yep, turn it with the round. Looks like we're in the skeleton of like a giant anglerfish that we saw in the observatory. Huh. Blasticine did a lot of damage when it crashed. I like this crater. I threw a little scout in the seed. You did you? And you're telling me it's bigger on the inside than it is on the outside? This is going to be a chore to chop up, and no mistake. Can we even remove a seed that doesn't have the decency to stay the same size all the way through? Maybe I better grab an extra axe or 3, just in case. All right. All right. I learned about the Dark Bramble seed, and then inside the seed. I launched my scout into the seed that crashed on Timber Hearth and ends up in a bigger space filled with fog and thorny vines. Ryback headed to Brittle Hollow to investigate something the Nomai were doing at the South Pole. South Pole's territory. So, what we have on our looks is to go to the South Pole. Or just to Brittle Hollow, because that's all that we have. So, hello there. What are you, buddy? Better slow down. Don't want to crash into it. Hello there, buddy. Oh. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. I'll tell you what that is. That is called the Quantum Moon. We'll learn more about it in the adventures as time goes on. Almost crashed into the sun, though, doing all that. Where are we going? Where are we going? Where is... Okay. Have fun. All right, to Brittle Hollow we go. Why isn't my left stick working when I click it in? Is left stick of my controller messed up or something? What's going on? Click, 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 click. Come on. Nope, 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 nope. How do I cancel that? We're not. Abort autopilot. Why is my lock-on? Seriously, my lock-on's not working. Well, that was a fast 22 minutes. I guess we'll talk about this. So as I said, the first time I played this game, we went to Dark Bramble. I didn't see this happen because I was inside the planet. I had no idea what was going on. I thought I did something bad and caused something bad to happen. It took me a while to learn kind of what was happening. So y'all are about to see how this game works. And the cool little feature of this game. I guess let's sit back, watch, and enjoy the show. So I can understand why I can't lock on to stuff. Don't really understand what's happening here. And our sun goes supernova. I can't remember how many times I had to die to figure out that this was happening. I'm pretty sure I went back to Dark Bramble. I'm pretty sure I died to one of the angler fish there. There's actually some fun endings you can get in this game, though. One of the fun endings you can get is you're too far away from the supernova if you do something, and you get a cool little game over screen. You know, rolls of credits and all that stuff because you essentially beat the game in that sense. There's also there's a lot of other endings too. We'll come across them as we get to them. Hey, you ready to get this thing off the ground? Ship's all fueled and ready to go. Did I just die? Whoa, bad dream or something? You still look half asleep. That's a negative on being deceased. I know it's tradition to sleep out under the stars the night before you launch, but if you ask me, it makes you all a bit jumpy. All right. So you notice we restarted our day, but we have the launch codes. And I'll just say it. It's a 22-minute timer, I believe. I believe it's you have 22 minutes in real time from the moment you look at the statue to get the day going. So based on what we have in the ship, we're just going to go straight to Brittle Hollow and explore there. You notice the sun, right? It looks different right now. It's more orange. As time goes on, it'll turn into a red giant, and then it will end up going boom boom in the end. But it's very unfortunate that I can't lock on to anything. Because it's really nice to see your velocity, at least, how you're approaching these planets. It's going to be very hard to land on them. That's how you roll. Okay, good to know. And yes, this is a lava moon volcano that launches projectiles out of it, and I'm coming in really hot. Hope I can get some speed off here. I guess we'll land right here. Since we're here. Looks like we found some Nomai stuff. Unidentified signal nearby. Oh yeah, I forgot. These rocks have their own signal to them. The Tower Shard, as it's called. Plume, the trees are moving. The trees in this grove wander around freely. The entire plant, roots and all. It's not normal. Even for this alien planet, and I've never seen them move. Is that even possible? Plume, if anyone else witnesses this disturbing behavior, I implore you, record your observations here. Either these trees are aberrant, or my brain must be. Batch, alarmingly, it isn't only the trees. There's other matter in this area, such as that unusual shard of rock moving in the same eerie way. That rock is unusual for another reason too. Batch, it possesses color and texture I've never seen elsewhere on this planet. Hypothesis: this rock shard's presence is significant. We should study it. Could it be what is causing other nearby objects to also move? That's really close. Move about this area? Plume is right. The trees do move. I confess, I didn't notice until I read his notes. Oh boy, those are really close. Oh, we got something right here to read. What is this? Beneath your feet lies the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. If you are preparing to make your first pilgrimage to the Quantum Moon, descend the steps to the entrance below. The knowledge cell within will help you on your journey. Okay, as we mentioned, we've seen the Quantum Moon. Let me do that. We got pictured here. We have like the planets, right? Oh, that was the Quantum Moon right there. Wasn't there something on the... Yeah, there is something on the rock. Make it. Oh, I didn't make it. Shoot. Oh, that hurt. Oh, make it. There we go. Batch. Plume, Felix, and I have determined this atypical shard of rock is the reason objects in this grove are behaving in quantum manner. The only other object we've observed displaying this quantum behavior is the wandering moon. I imagine the moon's behavior and the scrolls are related. In her note from earlier, Felix mentions this strange type of rock isn't found elsewhere on Brittle Hollow, but if it isn't originally from this planet. Hypothesis: this quantum shard is from the wandering quantum moon. Perhaps it's even a small piece of the moon itself. Of note, a unique signal is coming from the shard. Curiously, our friend, the One Ring Moon, sounds the same. Oh, interesting. I've also heard the same signal this shard produces calling out from Giant's Deep, Timber Hearth, and the Hourglass Twins. Suppose there are other shards like this one. Well, that's good to know. Maybe we should definitely find those. What are we looking for here? Wow, where are the other planets at? Oh, there's the moon. Yeah, we keep finding the quantum moon. It's everywhere. But let's go down to this tower, see if we can't get inside, and maybe learn about the quantum. All right. We're under the crust of this planet. It's very interesting down here. I'll show you something really cool. Down here below is a black hole. It is very interesting. What does this say here? The Southern Observatory, 550 meters. Okay. What we got going over here? Ah, yep, these control these. Oh yeah, we can. I forgot we can scroll through this to look. I was looking for all the things, and it's like honestly, I'm not hearing anything. So there are people on all these planets. This guy is somewhere that way, so I don't think I'm anywhere near them. Is this? Where does this launch me to? Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! Okay! 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 No! We need that. We need the gravitational pull over here. Oh, Lord have mercy. No, 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 no. Oh, God, I'm going to hit that. Oh, Lord. Yes, 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 yes. Hit that. Take me, take me, take me, take me, take me, take me. Oh, my God. What a beautiful way. Oh, look at that. I ended up right, this is right back. Oh, you launched. That's great. Great job, you. Wow, I guess that means I've been out here a while, huh? Well, this is Brittle Hollow, but you probably knew that. Lots of history here. It's great. What are you doing here? I'm here to see the Hanging City. It's always been my dream to see with my own 4 eyes, ever since I was a hatchling. An alien race lived in the solar system long before our species even existed. How could I not want to see what their living civilization was like? Only you've probably heard the others say it, right? I'm afraid of space. Seriously, I'm more surprised than anybody that I'm out here. Do you want to know why I even got this far? I fell. Tripped over a gravity crystal, and at dumb luck, I landed somewhere my little scout says is halfway stable instead of being sucked into what's below. I've been gauging the stability of the ground around me using my little scout, and this seems to be the only place with the best surface integrity, so I'm just going to stay here until I'm ready to move on. But that's enough about me. My problems. You didn't come all this way to listen to me blather, did you? That'd be great. I learned something. Oh, cool. What is it? Actually, never mind. Okay. If you do find something new about the Nomai, though, I'd love to hear it. If you don't mind, I mean. Where should I explore here? Oh, wow. Where shouldn't you explore here? Oh, welcome back. Welcome back. Not the black hole. Actually, that's very known. Which is unfortunate because the most exciting stuff is below the crust, including the Hanging City. That's just to the north. You can kind of see it from here. There's also this big dome on the South Pole called the Southern Observatory. You can't get inside from the surface. Trust me, I tried. But if it's like the rest of the Nomai structures here, there's probably a path to it beneath the crust somewhere. Good luck with exploring. If you learn anything about the Nomai, I'd love to hear. It's not too much trouble. How do you make them? Do you do anything special to them, or do you you just want to make some good scrambled eggs? What are you doing out here? Me? I'm an archaeologist, remember? Or the archaeologist, I guess, seeing as I'm all Timber Hearth Scott right now. Brittle Hollow is rich in Nomai history, and that's why I'm here. This planet is an absolute treasure trove of culture, history, and science. If you have any questions about the Brittle Hollow Nomai, I'm your Hearthian, or I have some knowledge of them. I mean, so maybe I can help. See you later, Ryback. I'm with you on the wet eggs. I'm not the biggest fan of them. I can tolerate it and I'll eat it, but I'm more of a fan of them cooked a little more too. I think they're a little better that way. So you missed this. I'm on Brittle Hollow, and below me on this planet is a black hole. So that's the core of this planet. And the Tower of Quantum Knowledge, west. And essentially, you travel this planet using these gravity. So currently, right now, we are going to the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. Because that's actually where we landed our ship, is right on top of it. Be welcome to this place. Above you stands Tower of Quantum Knowledge. If you are making your first pilgrimage to the Quantum Moon, ascend these stairs and obtain the last of knowledge you need for your journey. The last, huh? Okay. So cool thing about this is just like the crystals, except it's just on the ground itself, right? It's gravity powered. Now the main issue is it's broken. We don't really have much of a way to get there, even with boosting. We just fall short, and now I'm going to get hurt a little bit. Oh, I bounced just right. And something else you see here is, right, we have surface integrity. I'll just explain it to you. Is the this planet has a moon, a volcano moon, that launches rocks at it. And as they hit the ground, these things become less stable. And they start to get destroyed and get knocked into the black hole, which you can see down there. Some strong gravity that I can't even shoot this out of there. Yeah, I was like, shoot my scout to the black hole. Go, buddy. And the cool system of this game is, right, as you missed it, I was kind of flying around the black hole, but, you know, it slingshots you around, essentially, kind of until you get... Oh, and you see right there, look at that. Look at that giant piece of land go in. Whoop. Right into the black hole. Where are we going from here? Let's see here. We'll traverse this planet somewhat normal. For now. Oh, that was almost bad. Oh, I forgot about these. I guess let's walk up these. Why not? And here you get to see these in action on this planet. This is what this is how the Nomai traversed this place. Gravity cannon, okay. I mean, that sounds interesting. Why not? Funny enough, I'm pretty sure that was... We just watched the gravity cannon fall into the black hole. Okay. Well, I mean, yep. That right there, I believe, is the Hanging City. Where's this taking me? Oh, okay. Oh my god. Thought I was about to launch me to the black hole. Is this the surface? Oh, this is the surface. Yeah, the gravity cannon's gone. We kind of lost the gravity cannon there. Let's, yeah, let's head back down. Ow. And there's the good old quantum moon. They were talking about there in the making your pilgrimage to it. Jesus Christ. That was really close. Oh, what's this? I don't know what this is telling me. Okay. The Hanging City. We'll travel faster a little bit, right? The planet's falling apart and we need to get places. We're gonna take the leap of faith to make sure we don't fall into the black hole, and we should end up in the Hanging City. Ship log update. What do we got going on here? The school district, the Meltwater district, the Ice Shrine district, and the Black Hole Forge. I heard some like very unfortunate things that people are doing nowadays. Is they don't want kids, of course, having Chat GPT and all that stuff write their stuff for them. So they have these checkers for me to write that check. I check all that stuff. Oh, what is this? Black Hole Forge controls. Okay. Okay. Where's that going? All the way up there. We gotta find a way up there then. And I know not everywhere allows the checkers to happen because the checkers have their issues, right? They will flag actual writing as ChatGPT writing, and I think as ChatGPT gets better at writing, it can mimic humans a little bit better. And so it's that stuff it's not good, right? All around it's not good. Using AI to check people's writing and using AI to write both suck. The Anti-Twin project requires a powerful, highly advanced warp core. How should we obtain it? The what? We'll learn more about that, trust me. Grab this here. And solution 2. We would craft a new advanced warp core inspired by the vessel's warp core. Abandoning the vessel's warp core and its casings means losing valuable knowledge. This is true, however, it's knowledge we have little hope of recovery. It would be best to relearn, I think. The greatest challenge here, I think, is we don't have the design for such a powerful core, or any of the original crafters of the vessel's core. No, but Poke was an apprentice to Anona, who created the original design, and our Black Hole Forge is adept at crafting similar cores. This is the safest pass for our clan. Is the safest pass the best one, or our goal risk worth the risk? Is it though? We tried for so long to find something that I and others now believe might be impossible to find. If the search for the eye is a futile one, we should choose the option with the least potential of all. I'd very much like to craft such a powerful core. Maybe relevantly, I believe the Black Hole Forge crew and I could recreate the basic design. I believe I can be of use here. The vessel's warp core was created before my time, but Anona's explained many of his designs to me. Yeah, it's ship hull breach detected. Alright, well, I will explain to you what that means. That means my ship went boom boom. And I ain't lying. I know where my ship went boom boom. But I guess it means we're kind of stuck here. I feel strange trying to recreate Anona's warp core without him. At times it still feels strange to no longer be his very young apprentice and for the Black Hole Forge to be in my care and not his. Hypothesis. This will always feel strange. Even though my time with him was short, I miss my old mentor deeply. We have the chance to try this thrilling, but I don't want to disappoint everyone. I think I can do this probably. What if excitement has clouded my assessment of my own abilities? Still, all I can give is my best. And as Anona would say, should my best prove insufficient, then we will find another way to achieve what's needed. I have Clary and Root in the Forge. I have my clan. I am not alone. Was I wrong in volunteering the building? I was born in this star system, and I never saw Anona's warp core with my own 3 eyes. I only know what he taught me. What if I've bitten off a larger portion than I can consume? Alright. Oh, look! This is one of the skeletons that they found that we have in our museum. Interesting to see that one died here, out in the open, and just still laying there. Why did it bring out my thing? I'm trying to make sure if we missed anything here. But yeah, there's definitely stuff we've missed. But as we missed anything to put into this, this is the black. Yeah. Oh, this is another district here we can get to. Right. Oh. Uh-oh. I think you missed this last time, so you'll get to experience this. More dead people. Oh, this is the eye side, right? Can I get there in time? Yes, I can. Oh, that was close. What is the eye's signal? Of note, from the signal we were able to determine the eye's approximate age, or perhaps its lack of age. Suppose the eye wishes to communicate. The signal is the eye's voice. It speaks a language we don't know yet. Or maybe the signal is the eye's attempt at expressing itself. The signal is a call. Or are we the intended audience? How can the eye be older than our universe itself? Suppose it's a relic from a previous universe. The early universe was unimaginably hot and dense. If anything existed before, it would have been destroyed. Suppose the universe is older than previously assumed. What is the eye of the universe? The eye is older than this universe, so imagine how much it could teach us. Perhaps it is a cosmic library. Suppose the eye is more advanced being. The eye is the source of the signal that brought us here. Alright, so now we know why they're here. The eye of the universe. Be welcomed in this place. The shrine of the space reflect brought us a system from the eye. We observed the eye's signal to our travels and followed it here to find a source. What we know is that this is the source of this universe. The source of the signal which we've chosen, the eye's universe, is older than this universe itself. The rest we have yet to learn. Enter and open your mind to its possibilities. Cool. Just in time for a little fun here. All right. There's the gimmick of the game, Mr. Earlier. Let me be right back and use the restroom. If you want to know more about it, I can tell you, or we can kind of wait to learn about it as time goes on. All right, I'm back. I'm back. All right, we're on to a new day there. I'll just tell you this: what you missed is the sun explodes. Um, just like what we read in the observatory, the sun goes supernova. Um, what I will do, and that's something you learn. If you end up being out in space and you see it happen, you learn that pretty quickly, right? It's nothing new there. It's not something that takes time. But what I will do is I'll turn this on and this on. It's nice, in a sense, having more time to do stuff, right? Essentially, when I do this, time freezes, and I won't have to, um, uh, you know, lose time using this. But if you time it yourself, you learn that it's like a 22-minute timer or something like that. From the moment we wake up, every 22 minutes the sun explodes. But so what we learned here, right, with your entries. A nomad city suspended beneath Brittle Hollow's northern glacier. The city is divided vertically into 4 districts. I found a switch in the Meltwater district that raises and lowers the Black Hole Forge. The nomad debated how to obtain the powerful, highly advanced warp core required for the Astro Project. The nomad traveled to the solar system in pursuit of a signal from something older than the universe itself. They named the source the Signal of the Eyed Universe. There's more to explore here. So I need to go there. The Black Hole Forge suspended below the Hanging City. I found a switch that Meltwater district lowers the forge. Black Hole Forge district is the highest district in Hanging City. A nomad named Poke planned to create a new advanced warp core in the Black Hole Forge. Right. And this is just where we learned where they were trying to locate everything. Esker is growing a crop of trees at their camp. They seem to be doing okay, but they've probably been alone on the moon for too long. That's the guy we met whistling. Look out platform on the spectacular view of the solar system. Esker uses a signal here to keep tabs on other travelers. Oh, a seed from Dark Bramble. Crash here already taken root. Tektite wants to use a scout launcher. The Pseudoscope picks up harmonica music when I aim at the seed. I launch Scout into the seed. Somehow the seed is much bigger on the inside. We still gotta go to the Southern Observatory on Brittle Hollow, but Ryback told us, right, we only can do it from inside the planet. We can't go in it from the outside. It's blocked. And so we kind of learn about Ryback's camp and who he is, and that's the seed. So, from what we know, I mean, I guess what we could do is just go right back to good old Brittle Hollow. Brittle Hollow. There it is. It's always easy to detect because it is the planet that has a volcano as a moon. But the scary thing is, I can't. For some reason, my left clicking is not working, which sucks because this is my nicest controller, and it sucks it doesn't work. Because of that, I can't see my velocity approach, and I can't see if I'm approaching correctly or not. So we pretty much just have to wing it every time we land on this planet. Oh. I guess we're going to land somewhere new. This is going to hurt. Oh god, shave off some speed, shave off some speed, shave off some speed. Lord have mercy. They had to be landed last time. So, let's land. Sure, let's go right here. Why not? This is somewhere new. Oh. All right. What is this sucker here? You don't do crap. What is this? Anything? Hello? All right. We can actually learn about that on this this playthrough. The Hanging City below. Okay, cool. This takes us right to the Hanging City. This is just where we were at before we died to the sun blowing up. There's another Nomai corpse here. Query, to our friends on Brittle Hollow. I just worked here from the White Hole Station on the other side of Brittle Hollow's black hole. Our design worked. We successfully recreated warp travel. Okay, yeah, we'll definitely explore that now. I don't know how close it is to Venona's original design, but as long As what we've built works, then I'm delighted. I knew we could do it, Cassava. Hope you're ready for this. Wait, this can't be correct. Clary, have you seen these readings? If they were accurate, they would violate ca- causality, and there must be equipment error somewhere. I'm returning to the Whitehall station. If you and Root meet me there, we can run all the full diagnostics, and hopefully locate the problem. Don't tell Cassava. This is wonderful news. I can't wait to see the warp tower, although it's been a long time since I've jumped through a black hole. All right, well, I guess we're jumping through a black hole, aren't we? And here, I think there's one here. This is a pretty cool device. I'll show you what this is if I can find what goes in here. I think this is supposed to be the first time you find this, but maybe I'm wrong there. Nope, nothing. Oh, I think I know where it is. Here, we'll do this. Let's go. There's another dead one there. It's cool that all their writings stayed intact all these years. You know, they've been, looks like they've been extinct or dead. Because, you know, we've never, of course, found a living person. We can't go down, right? That's a son of a bitch. How do we get down there? Has anyone observed the phantom moon that sometimes greets us in the night sky? Your thoughts interest me. I compliment your eyes. How do you imagine it disappears? Hypothesis, could it be a shift in the light spectrum? Suppose the moon is too shy to show us its face. I'm interested in your playful mood. Is it much like its violent friend, Hollow's Lantern? The moon isn't volcanic to my unaided eyes. Sometimes it leaves its friend, Hollow's Lantern, for nights at a time. The nights the moon circles this planet appears random. It seems to travel as it wants. Imagine if there were two volcanoes. Then I imagine there'd be none of us left. Hypothesis, there can exist too much lava. I strongly prefer we test the null hypothesis. Yeah, this to me is one of the coolest planets in the game. Its design. The devs have like a whole a video about this planet's design and all the work that went into it. Essentially, as I said before, this planet falls apart as time goes on. These rocks land in spots, weaken the integrity of the area, which is why this shows integrity, right? It's 100% surface integrity. What if I launch it over there, right? It's 70% surface integrity. As they land, it's causing it to break. I'm going to show a secret, I think this is where it's at, kind of a secretish entrance into this area. I believe it's right here. Yeah, right here. Here it is. You find this kind of, you know, on your own through time. It's a quick way to get inside to the core. And this is what we're going to do. And turn this on. I'll turn it on. So we don't take any damage. And now we are in, I believe, the Hanging City. When we were over here last time, a lot of this got destroyed before we got here. I believe we've already read this. Yep, already read that. I don't know if you read this one. I didn't see this one. This may have been gone by the time we were here. Let's check this out real quick. Oh, here, just solution 1. We could retrieve the warp core from the vessel. The vessel's warp core is broken. At best, recall those present when the vessel crashed said it's sustained lethal injuries. There's no guarantee reward from the risk. Perhaps we could still repair it. My grandmother told me there was little time to assess the nature or extent of the damage. Even if it's no longer functions, the old core would be a valuable blueprint, provided we were able to transport it back here. This would require a return to Dark Brandon. Plume, my father, said many good know might perish there. My mentor, Elias, and his old mentor once discovered and studied an anglerfish fossil on Ember Twin. Using that knowledge, we could avoid the anglerfish entirely. Remember that anglerfish fossil? We used to play in the fossil fish cave when we were children. What Malorge and I learned from that fossil would theoretically help us evade the anglerfish, but our hypothesis was never tested on live specimen. Okay. So this is the kind of cool thing about this game, right? Is we get connected to many planets on here, right? So that talked about the Ember Twins there, and you know, the anglerfish fossil cave. You know, so it kind of can send you all across the world, or you know, or you can spend time just investigating one planet to the fullest of your own knowledge. There's just kind of so much to do there, and I think that's most of what there is to do here in the Hanging City, at least to read. So I think we've already read that one. That's solution 2. Let's go over here and raise the Black Forge again. Or, yeah, lower or raise, however you want to do it. I think it's technically lowering it based upon the way it's seated. But as we know, right, you can have some fun. You can jump into the black hole. That's what they're talking about, right? And here's a very giant, bright white hole. And no matter what you do, I'll just tell you now, you cannot enter it. It pushes you away. And right there is something pretty cool. Can't really access that without our ship, of course. Can't lock on to anything, which is super unfortunate. I don't understand what's happening here. But I'm about to learn something really cool about this. Here is the White Hole Station they were talking about. Welcome to the White Hole Station. If you fell through the black hole by accident, don't worry, you aren't the first. This warp tower can return you to Brittle Hollow. Every warp tower is turned to a specific astral body. A tower's warp can only be used during the brief window when the tower is aligned with its corresponding astral body, in this case, Brittle Hollow. You must be standing on the warp platform on the floor during this alignment to be warped. If you look up while the station is rotating, you can see the alignment happens when the astral body is directly overhead. As you can see right now, right, this is us, that's Brittle Hollow, and we are not currently aligned, but this is called a projection stone. This is what we needed in the other place. And we got to turn this thing on, because currently right now it's not rotating, it's off. So when I turn this on, this place will start turning, as you can see. Oh, wow, okay. Talk about perfect timing. So I was going to show you how it worked, but when this aligned with the White Hole Station, we got teleported here. And remember, this is that cool little thing we found. Oh, well, now I'm back. Hello. Can I go back, please? Please, 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 please. Oh, well, I guess we're stuck here for a little bit longer. This thing rotates pretty fast. So we'll see how this works. Alright, there we go. And now we can read this. Departure time, 5:15.99309. That's okay. Arrival time, 5:15.99308. So this is what they were talking about. You depart, but you arrive actually before you depart by nanosecond. Return warp status charge. Step onto the warp receiver platform to activate the return warp. I need some fuel. Let's grab. Oh, I missed these notes last time. Feldspar spare jetpack fuel. It's annoying to shelp across the planet to the ship if I can't use my jetpack, so I'm leaving this here. I checked with my little scout. I do to use it. Orangefells, you burnt marshmallow. And the scout's integrity reading said this piece of Brittle Hollow is stable as any, but who knows? If fuel's still around, feel free to use it. If not, well, you're reading this note, I'm sure you've got bigger problems. And now we get to use this cool little projection stone. And this also will tell a story. The Ember Twin Projection Stone. Rami and I reviewed the records you sent, Poke, and they remain They appear to show Nomai are arriving at the warp receiver on Brittle Hollow slightly before departing the White Hole Station. I understand it's exceedingly odd, but Clary and I have tested and retested the equipment, and the result is the same every time someone warps. The interval is incredibly minuscule, roughly 100 thousandths of a second. Do you suppose our instruments can't accurately measure time to such a small degree? As I've already told Raimi, these measurements can't be accurate. How can a Nomai arrive on Brittle Hollow before he or she ever stepped into the teleporter? The implications are absurd. Okay, I don't disagree. It would mean I've inadvertently broken several fundamental theories regarding this universe. We would have to reconsider all of our beliefs about the nature of time. Romney, yes, I hope so too. Poke, as Pi is confident the reading is inaccurate, she kindly helped me attempt to recreate this phenomenon at the High Energy Lab. We are designing an experiment to take more data. An update. Okay, the High Energy Lab is in the Canyon of Ember Twins equator. Come here at once. You need to see this. So here we go again, right? Now we need to go. Now the game is wanting us to go to the Ember Twins or something else. But I can show you how this cool thing works. So these projection stones, not only do they show you, you know, text there. They project something going on here, right? So we can see in this little area. Essentially, we are viewing from the Ember Twins at this moment. But sadly, right, you walk out of the little liquid, and that's it for you. All right. So you can tell that that's accurate because the light is blue right now. We need to get back down under. Where is the secret entrance here? Where I get pile drive by a rock. Oh, it's definitely not here. Where is it? It's gonna be over here. Perfect land. Oh, almost perfect landing. There we go. All right, so I think we've done most things here, at least. Sadly, right, I'd want to head up to the Black Hole Forge, but you walk up here, you notice the ground is broken. Now, we can get here the unconventional way. I'll show it to you real quick. I won't fully do it because it kind of nope. It kind of breaks it doesn't. I guess you can't really break the story in a sense, but it gets things out of order. You discover things kind of before the game intended you to, which is fine, of course. The game doesn't expect you to go into a certain order, right? You can go to any planet you want to start. You can do whatever you want. So there's not really. Ooh, that hurt really bad. There's not an intended order, but essentially you can climb up that tower and jump off to it. It's kind of a funny way to go about it. Let's actually make sure we saw everything down here before it goes away first. Please let me get off here. Okay, we are in the school district, I believe. Yep, this is the school district. This will crumble away here soon, so we need to get here quickly. What's funny is you can hear the black hole sucking stuff up as you're in here. Okay. I don't remember everything perfectly, right? It's been a couple years I've played, but I do know. Oh well, that is Ghost Mushroom, right? We can see that there. So what if I go around it? Oh, I will jump, buddy. Right. Let's see what we got going here. Oh, another one of these. I absolutely love music in this game too. It makes it like the suspensefulness it adds to it, and it's just beautiful. Lami, explanation of festivals. All the Nomai clans from all over the universe meet in one place to share what they've learned in science and art. It's called the festival. Don't forget, festivals happen every 10 years. At some festivals, one clan's big discovery can mean all the Nomai get to advance too, like Anona's Warp Core, which made it so everyone can warp long distances and explore more. Each clan has a festival envoy to show their most interesting work. Our envoy was Thatch. We can't go because we're stuck here, but Felix says we used to go too. A single festival could last a long time. That's pretty cool. Little get-togethers to, you know, explore all the fuckings of the people. Formation of this universe. No one knows how the universe was made, but one thing we do know is everything used to be very hot and very dense, tightly packed together. As the other universe expanded, it also cooled down. Once it cooled down enough, particles were able to group together to form things like galaxies, stars, and planets. Solanum. Since then, space has continued to expand at a faster and faster rate, which is hard to think about for too long without your brain hurting. This universe will keep getting colder and larger until one day the stars and the life they support will die. That's scary to think about, even though Konoe tells me it won't happen in our lifetimes, but it'll happen in someone else's someday. Yep, it's happening in ours, ain't it? The sun's been going boom boom. Right? So, what else is there down here? Ghost matter near... where is that? I forget where that is at. Oh, it's down here. Okay, we won't go down there. That's where we came around from. Nothing in here. Okay, so that's ghost matter detected, but where? Right there. Okay. Damn ghost matter. Gotta be careful because here soon it may be us falling into the abyss. That's kind of the fun stuff of this planet is, you know, you never know the integrity of your thing's going to go away unless you have the scout on the ground. Is there anything in here left in the school? So we've done the school, we've done the Hanging City, and we've done didn't make it. Hello, black hole. Hello. That's unfortunate. Back to the White Hole Station we go. It's spinning now too. Oh no. Okay. Wow, it's spinning actually makes this kind of harder, much harder. Okay, please. I want to figure out what's keeping me from locking on. I may have to change that. Where are we at? Okay, we're almost there. We'll teleport in just a second. Thorny, I remember how much of this game did you play, Thorny? I remember you played some of it. Alright, let's heal up and get some oxygen. Let's look at our ship log too, just kind of see what the game says we got going on here. White Hole Station, the Quantum Moon, the Vessel, Anglerfish Fossil, Energy Lab. Alright, so we got a lot going on here. What we still need to do is, I completely forgot. They told us what the Southern Laboratory that we need to get to, right? We're on the North Pole right now because we're in the red, right? So this is the very North Pole. We got a long distance to travel, but we do know that we have to get there from an underground. So let's go. Let's go there now. Let's see here. What is a good way to travel there? It could be like this. Oh, this only works if that's still there, though. If that's not there, then this is not going to work out for us. Oh, it's there. There it is. Don't worry, we'll get you on the next... Oh, we got it, we got it, we got it, we got it. Yeah, brother. There you go. About to speedrun this shit. Right to the Southern Observatory. Our quantum knowledge. Well, guys, I think the Tower of Quantum Knowledge is gone. What is a good way to get to Southern Observatory? This is very unfortunate. My ship is over there. That's that way. We might want to go this way. It's like 8 minutes or something like that. Oh, shit. Shit. How do I get to where I want to go? Depends if we go up here. Where does this take us to again? Yeah, I've seen it before. The speed record is... It's kind of hilarious. There's like some ways to cheese the gravity mechanics in the game. So it honestly makes it pretty funny. Hanging City. Oh, the gravity cannon. We forgot the gravity cannon. This is gonna be gone. Oh, the gravity cannon's here. Look at it. It's right there. Hello, gravity cannon. I'll find a way to get to you, gravity cannon. Don't you worry. Where's it at? Oh god, is that coming right for me? Oh Lord have mercy, that's not good. There's the gravity cannon. Here we go. Let's look at my good old flying skills. The shuttle is currently resting at the Quantum Moon. We'll hold on here a fucking second. Call the shuttle home. Activate the gravity cannon. Well, I mean, we're gonna call the shuttle home. And then here is a Know My Ship. Told him, I am here. After watching it wander the skies for so long, I am about to stand for the first time on the Quantum Moon. As expected, my shuttle has landed at the moon's south pole. I'll make the remainder of my journey on foot. We don't know why the Quantum Moon always welcomes visitors to the South Pole, just that it is true. As a child, I considered such unknown sinister. Now, though, I understand they bear no ill will. The universe is, and we are. I am ready. And so we could technically launch this ship. We can't really do much with it, though. So we're not going to actually do that, because we're short on time. Where is this going to take us? Is this going to say Southern Observatory? Yes, it is. Okay, this is where we're trying to get to. Let's hope the game permits to it, because, you know, we're running out of time. Is this about to send us to nowhere? Oh, fuck. Oh, no, right there. We gotta get caught. I would love... Well... I got some news to y'all. I don't think we're making it to the Southern Observatory. But... we can try to get there as quickly as possible. Maybe I can show y'all what it looks like. Alright, and then you have to walk across these right here. This is a fun little maze to get to. right? Yeah, here we go. And then we go right here to the ground. And then we gotta jump. And then we... this? Oh, shit. I don't fully remember. Where is it? This is where I just came from, pretty much. Oh, there it is right there. Come on, come on, come on, come on! Look at us. We made it. Quick. Quick. The game pauses when you start reading. Read. Read. Hurry. Hurry. Oh no, not when I don't have it paused for this. No. Big boom from the sun. What horrible timing. Alright, we're coming right back. We're coming right back. And then maybe we can go, after that, we should, honestly go explore Giant's Deep. That's a fun planet. This planet's probably the coolest, but Giant's Deep's a fun planet. I definitely say Brittle Hollow is my favorite planet in the game. It was, honestly, one of the most astonishing planets when I discovered it. Hey, you know the ship's a death trap, right? You're lucky I'm in a time loop because otherwise I'd be super dead. And you're lucky I don't have you grounded for medical reasons because I have no idea what you're talking about. The funny thing is, I think my character said it because my shit blew up earlier, but I wasn't there to see it blow up, so it's kind of funny that that came up. My shit blew up because of, I think, a meteor hit it from Brittle Hollow's lantern. Alright. Oh, we gotta go, we gotta go, we gotta go. We can visit the Southern Observatory, read everything there, and then we can go to the Giant's Deep. So it's kind of funny, like, so each of these planets, right, have something about it going on. And some of these planets will... oh, I'm going way too fast. Oh, shit. Here we go again. Here we go again. Here we go again. Slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down. Okay. Say, I don't think I've been there yet. But I want to show y'all something else. I fly over it every time I come over here. But I want to show y'all this right here. So let's land right here. So we'll learn more about the Nomai while we're here. Escape Pod 1, distress signal. Alright. Thatch, is everyone unharmed? No. No one was badly injured from the Escape Pod's impact. We're incredibly fortunate. This is good news. At least, have we heard from Escape Pod 2 or Escape Pod 3? No, I'm unable to make contact. My equipment can hear the other two Escape Pods' distress signals. However, if it's any comfort, both pods must be structurally intact. I'll continue calling for them. My gratitude if we can. Thatch, the moon is approaching again. Everyone brace yourselves swiftly. The volcanic moon has returned. Be cautious of falling ash and debris. I believe the moon has passed. Helix. This planet doesn't appear eager to have guests. We are certainly unwelcome on its surface. We need to find shelter and quickly. The volcanic moon won't be gone for long. I observed several promising sites below the surface, but we'll need to construct a way for everyone to climb safely down this cliff. Perhaps we could build platforms. Alright. So this is an escape pod ship from the Nomai. We'll learn about... I think there's a little more talk in here to learn about this. Yeah, right here. Begin flight log. Escape Pod 1. Vessel has been mortally injured. Emergency sequence activated. Awaiting departure from vessel. Launching Escape Pod 3. Launching Escape Pod 2. Now launching Escape Pod 1. Collision imminent. Preparing for impact. Scanning external environment. Scan complete. Minor structural instabilities detected. Pockets of breathable air detected. Adequate solar energy detected. Verdict. Hospitable. Alright. So these people... and this is emergency escape hatch. These people came from the vessel and essentially This is where they landed. This is another way to get down. Use caution. A black hole sleeps below. You must not slip. And see, unfortunately, as we land on it too hard, it goes away. I think this is the Hanging City. I don't think we've been here yet. Right? Of note, be sure not to wander far from here. Though this area is somewhat unstable, it is safer than we found so far. The temporary settlement is finished, but remember to be cautious of falling rocks and dust created by meteor impacts. Maybe this is just, not the Hanging City, but possibly, just where they first came from. But we'll go to that room in a second. We'll come here first. What does this tell us to go to? Given concerns about our settlement's stability, where should we construct a new, less temporary shelter? We need to stay close to this gate pod, so Felix can monitor incoming messages. We can't be rescued if we aren't present to respond. I don't believe anyone is coming to save us, Thatch. We must save ourselves. I agree. We're here because the eye signal called to us. We followed it. If we are to find it, we need to not merely survive, but thrive. This is a wise point, Plume, and eloquently made. If moving to the Northern Glacier will keep us safer, then that is what we should do. I believe we should migrate to the Northern Glacier. What if we use gravity crystals to craft a stable path? Building beneath the crust again would shelter us from volcanic moon eruptions. So, looks like this is going to take us to the South Pole, most likely, which is nice to know. But first, we're going to kind of discover what they first did here. And just to kind of give an FYI, we're probably going to learn right here, but this is the Eye of the Universe. This is the symbol they use for it. The knowledge is too dear to lose. Here is everything we can recall about the signal we encountered while aboard the vessel. The signal was older than the universe itself. This is the most significant detail. No Nomai clan has ever encountered anything like it. How can anything in this universe be older than the universe itself? Imagine what rare, profound knowledge it might offer. We must find this Eye of the Universe. The signal looked like an eye. Round, with a circle at the center, much like a pupil. Suppose the signal was looking for something. And that's what they saw when the signal came in. Oh god, that landed like right on top of me. Jesus Christ. Below me is... Oh, we need to get down there. That looks like important detail. How do we get down there? Well, I know the fast way. But we'll go the long way because there could be some writings we missed. Hopefully there's no ghost mushroom right here. It's a cool light block. So this... Oh, hey! Thank you for tuning in, Daydreams. You have a good night. It was nice having you here. All right. So the eye. So essentially, this is the vessel, and that's the Eye of the Universe. And we don't know what this is, not yet, at least. But we can definitely see the escape pods, right? This is what I would assume is Brittle Hollow, right? Hollow in the center with a black hole, and this is the Ember Twins. Right, of course we can tell it's two planets right next to each other. Those are the only two planets like that. I can't understand why the vessel crashed in that place. We warped to follow that curious signal from the Eye of the Universe. Where we arrived was wrong. It wasn't where we tried to go. Suppose it wasn't a problem with the vessel, but with our destination. I'm afraid for our friends in escape pod. Was the vessel unwell in some way? No, and I checked the warp, and the warp core and navigation systems were both well. So something happened on their warp, and they ended up somewhere nasty. I think they told us they ended up in Dark Bramble. That's what that is Dark Bramble. It snatched them out of the air. Okay, so now we want to go to the Southern Observatory. There we go. When I facing the right way? This always disorients me so much. Sorry about that. Oh, I didn't even realize my oxygen was getting low. Good lord. This is dangerous. I don't remember where this takes us. I don't know if this takes... Oh, this is taking us to the North Pole. Oh, God. That's not where we wanted to go. Lord, have mercy on our soul. Oh, God. I guess I'm supposed to go down? I don't even remember this being here when I originally played the game. I don't know if I ever took this walkway or not. This looks like it's the, I guess, the walkway to the... This is how they, I guess, traverse the planet to the city or whatever. Alright. Let's make our way to the Southern Observatory. We're kind of in a... well... Looks like we're going a different way to the Southern Observatory. Where... I want that right there. This may take a minute to get to. Launch ourselves far away, and then we should come back around. And hopefully... Oh, it's over there. Damn it. Come on, that way, that way, that way, that way, that way, that way, that way. That way. Yep. Oh, yeah, brother. Some crazy strong gravity to keep, you know, pull you away from a black hole. And this takes you to the Tower of Quantum Knowledge, which this is a middle point. Uh-oh. I forgot about that. I'm coming back, Ryback. I'm coming back. You have oxygen, buddy. I completely forgot about oxygen. Save me. There we go. Almost killed myself. So essentially, I don't know where, I can't remember where it's at. It's right here somewhere. There's a map of this place. Pretty easy once you understand it. Try my best not to just like randomly spoil stuff by knowing what everything is. Look, you know, kind of hard to. I remember taking... I'll show you how to solve this place here at some point. I remember taking forever trying to figure that out. It's honestly one of the coolest solves in the game. In my mind, up there is one of the coolest solves in the game. Where this takes me, this definitely isn't... I want to go over there. Oh, god dang it. Just take me in a black hole. James, did you solve all the tower all the quantum knowledge stuff when you played the game? The quantum knowledge stuff. All I know is you made Dark Bramble and quit playing the game, which I found absolutely hilarious. What is the fastest way to get to the Southern Observatory from here? know we go. I think it's honestly going under here. Here. Oh, nope, 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 nope. Oh, nope, 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 nope. Ow, it's gonna hurt. I think we want to get over there. So the best way to do that would be to go up. Quick. All the quantum knowledge stuff is really cool in this game. Really, really cool. I think. Yeah, we can jump across from here. Vitals low. Yeah, yeah. Alright, we're back to Rybeck. Here we go. And then here's the map, right? That's the Hanging City. Right there's Southern Observatory. Or right there, Southern Observatory. So we see that the Grav Cannon and the Tower of Quantum Knowledge both take you there. And I somehow last time just absolutely fucking missed it. So let's... I think I wanted to go this way, did I? What did this say? Oh, that's Gravity Crystal Workshop. I actually do not want to go that way. I want to go over here. Yeah, Gravity Cannon. Oh, we're running out of time. We're running out of time. We get to jump our way over here. Right, it's been a while since I played this game. Couldn't imagine these gnome might have to traverse this way, just like. Is my platform falling? Good lord, dude. And then this is Southern Observatory, right? That's the crossroads. This is Southern Observatory? Yes. Alright, here we go. I forget the fast way to get there. I'm pretty sure there's a faster way to get there than what I'm doing. I just completely do not know what it is. Bad thing is I am just realized I am running out of fuel. Which does not bode well for me for this next adventure, because I do need some fuel. Oh god, please get me out of here if this collapses. Alright. Here we go. To the Southern Observatory. This way. Oh, not that way. That'd have been death. I'd have fallen right into the black hole. And we're trying to get up there. And we got oxygen, thank the heavens. Now we gotta get up. Yep, I know. Probably get like 1 or 2 shots at this. Please make it, please make it, please make it. Ooh, that was close. Alright. Now this time we get a chance to read about this. We'll open up the front entrance. This is always funny, right? Because you can actually come here first to kind of learn about Giant Steep. And it's kind of funny to learn about Giant Steep this way because you learn a big secret here about Giant Steep. Annoying. Dads and I were lifting the orbital probe cannon components into orbit for assembly in One somehow sank beneath the current. Konoe, you should have seen it. We thought it was impossible for any cannon components to sink even partially below the current, but ours sinks straight to the core. Sava convinced me not to try to recreate the phenomenon myself using the other cannon parts, but we are very curious to know what happened. How could something pass through the current? My gratitude for your interesting question. This is exciting. Spire constructed a model of the of Giant Steep here at Myrtle Hollows Observatory and reveals how an object might sink through the current. Anyway, I'm unable to grasp the answer by looking through the projection pool. If I visit the observatory station, would you kindly explain? If you don't mind the trek beneath the surface to the South Pole, I'd be delighted to see you. There are 2 trailheads, one at Brittle Hollow's gravity cannon, and the other at the power of quantum knowledge. Alright. This is a projection stone, right? So we can use this here to see what we get the planet. As you can see, we are now on Giant Steep. And if you can kind of tell what that is, those are tornadoes or hurricanes. Whatever you want them to be. It's a nice water planet that it's kind of dangerous. But you get to learn about the planet here and its specialty, or its secrets. The Sava Construction Yard has been using the cyclones on Giant Steep to lift forward probe cannon parts in the orbit, but one component was pushed down past the current that usually prevents anything from sinking. Spire and I are crafting a model to determine why it's happening. An update. It's now clear there are 2 different types of cyclones. Most cyclones on Giant Steep rotate clockwise. There are those cyclones that Sava typically uses to sink components into orbit. There's also exists a rare type of cyclone that spins the opposite direction and pushes objects beneath the waters and below the current. My gratitude, Spire. Konoe is showing me your handiwork, and I'm intrigued by the secondary type of cyclone. Was it really necessary to build a model to tell that? The model will be useful as we continue monitoring Giant Steep. Also, I very much wanted to make a model. How dare you say I wasted my time? I wanted to make this damn model. Oh yeah, what's up here? Is the sun exploding? Oh shit. It's getting really close to exploding. This is the Ember Twins. The signals. I don't fully understand. Oh, is this just the... This is just the solar system, right? So that's Timber Hearth. Brittle Hollow. Giant Steep. Bramble. And then the Eye of the Universe. Which this thing clearly has no idea. I didn't mean to do that. So it's going to tell me something. I ruined it. We've got 2 things right there to talk about. Hopefully we can get it. Unable to determine orbit. No signal detected matching any known criteria for the eye detectors. Oh, so this is what they created to locate the eye down here, right? And they created a better system. What we've learned thus far in our search for the eye of the universe. Based on our knowledge, the quantum moon, Based on our knowledge of the quantum moon, we believe the eye is in orbit around the star system sun. This would mean the eye is located within a finite, albeit enormous range. Those of us on the vessel originally followed the eye signal to the star system, but we were unable to work the eye itself. The locator we built on the outer rock and the new, more sensitive locator we built here were both unable to detect any trace of the eye signal. Hypothesis: the eye has stopped emitting its signal. Suppose the eye doesn't wish to be found. Sava, now how can you suggest that? The eye signal called out to summon us to the star system. I'm aware. I grew up hearing the eye story, yet we're no closer to finding it than you were when you first arrived. Well, I can't wait to learn about the eye of the universe. Wink, wink. How should our method change as we continue our search for the eye of the universe? We know the eye looks like thanks to the quantum moon. So what if we try to find the eye visually instead? Let's send out the probe. Mal's idea is clever, but we have no idea where the eye is in relation to here. The probability of launching a probe in the correct direction would be absurdly small. I believe I have a solution for that problem. Have you spoken with Rami and Pi about the technology they're developing? We need to build a probe launching mechanism to cover those long distances quickly. Cannon in orbit found around a celestial body would circumvent the need to escape the gravity's pull. Giant Steep would be a good choice. It's farthest from the sun, so it would provide the best angles for launch. And it's moonless, except when the quantum moon is visible. Yes, let's build the cannon in orbit around Giant Steep. As we couldn't find the eye signal using two different devices built for this exact purpose, we should discontinue this search. Sorry, just a second here. Right. Ship log updated. So we learned they're struggling to find the eye of the universe, but they are creating something called the orbital probe cannon to try and figure it out. Try and find it. Sadly, we're about to run out of time. So another loops have to go away. Let's see here. Whoa. I'm here. I did it with the ship down safely. And that the ship went down and didn't sustain bodily harm. A few minor repairs, and it's like the ship never hit these rocks. One of my better attempts. Felstar would have barely laughed at me. The good news, the bad news. I haven't found any way inside the structure yet. The door is broken. Now, I know I'm not great at exploring, but I think I would have found a different entrance by now if there was one. Probably. I can't get inside from here, but I know there's a path below the surface. I'm going to head north to the ruins on the equator and try to find a way down. So, as I said, it seems like the northern way probably was the only way. And this is Rybeck's ship. Sadly, we have no way to enter, so I have no way to get boost. So I am kind of screwed. My ship is this way. So I don't think it really matters. The sun looks like it's about to absolutely explode on our faces. Using oxygen as propellant. Well, that would be one way to go, wouldn't it? Look at that over there. It looks like something exploding. Hello, sun. Oh, dude, can I catch that meteorite, you think? No, I can't make up that boost in time. Maybe I can catch this one, though. Coming. I'm coming. Oh, this is going to land right on me. Oh, Lord, I'm going to die. Got it. It's a good little reset. Someone's gonna blow up anyways. We were out of fuel. There's no way to get back to our ship. Okay, so we've learned pretty much all we can currently about, I believe, Bramble Hollow. So let's go to the ship log and kind of see what we learned. We're probably going to go to Giant Steep before we go to the Ember Twins. Ember Twins is definitely something special. Alright, so learn about the Grav Cannon, where the guy landed on the moon. Escape Pod 1, the old settlement, the mural panels, Escape Pods, Escape Pod 3. So we learned all about the vessel and the Escape Pods launched from there. The Southern Observatory, the Orbital Probe Cannon. So we got a lot to keep going over there. So let's kind of look at this first. I can't remember if this tells you about the murals. Let's see here. A mural of Nomai vessel encountering a signal. A mural of Dark Bramble ensnaring the vessel. And a mural of 3 escape pods evacuating the vessel. Yep. And then, right, the vessel. We learn about, how it crashed in Dark Bramble, learned how when it crashed the warp core broke, and they got stranded. That's why they had to use the escape pods. The We learned about the escape pod that crashed onto Brittle Hollow, and we learned that 3 of them were launched from the vessel. And then here we learned they conducted temporary settlements. Say, why can't I zoom in? This is called the Old Settlements, but it is. So we learned that they constructed this old settlement, and then they worked together to try to recall the eye signal, and then what they learned about the signal, about how it's older than the universe itself, and that then they abandoned their settlements over growing concerns of it falling into the black. And we learned that there's an escape pod on the Hourglass Twins. We know that there is an escape pod never made out of Dark Bramble, and that's the vessel itself. And then they also talk about the anglerfish fossil. The Nomai learned how to evade anglerfish, which they're in Dark Bramble, and it is found on the Ember Twin. And of course, the Black Hole Forge, which we don't have access to yet. The White Hole Station, that's how we learned how to warp around the planet. They navigate, there's warp stations on each planet that teleport you around. But we learned that the High Energy Lab essentially was built to test this, because when you warp, you actually essentially land before you go through the portal by like 1 nanosecond. The North Pole Brittle Hollow is covered in snow and ice, and there's learn about the warp portal there, and so then the quantum moon, the quantum object. So we'll get into these a little bit later in the graph canon. For now, we are going to go to Giant's Deep, because we made it to the Southern Observatory of Brittle Hollow and learned about Giant's Deep there. So I figure, why not continue learning about Giant's Deep? Should be hard to miss. It's a giant ass green planet. Are you? Oh my god. I have to be careful so I don't fly into the sun. There it is. The fun thing about this planet is it's made of water. You can essentially fly into this planet as fast as you want. If I make it onto there. Okay, that should be good. That should be good. Alright, don't hit any land. Don't hit any land. Don't hit any land. Don't hit any land. Beautiful. Oh my god, this scary ass planet. And this is what they were showing us in the in there, right? All of these tornadoes, or hurricanes, whatever you call them, cyclones, are going, and that one just picked the island up. Yep, it does that here. These are all spinning clockwise, and there is one spinning counterclockwise, which is... Yeah. We don't want to go into that yet. So, as you can see, there's one of these, there's one of that one there, right over there, is spinning the wrong direction. We have no reason to go into it just yet. But I can also show you, we'll land here. There is an absolutely giant ass tornado. And I will show you how to get into that actually at some point in time. But first, we're going to land here. These gravity little things here are important because, as you saw, an island got launched into space. And when you get launched into space, right, you kind of want your ship to stay with you, not blow up. This is it. We finished building the final orbital probe cannon module and are ready to send it in orbit around Giant's Deep. Our next step will be to send Privet up to the orbital probe cannon to install the probe tracking system. To all my friends here at the construction yard, my gratitude for your tireless work. I had given up hope, but I truly believe this cannon may actually succeed where my other attempts have not. you going gelatinous on us, love? I'm delighted by your words, but they're atypical. If I'm ever half as gooey as Mallow and Avens behave together, Daz, you may launch me from the orbital probe cannon. Daz, if I know my brother, Avens, and his spouse, who want to launch the probe with as much power as possible, I'm worried the cannon will break under the strain. I suppose we give Avens and Mallow a slightly lower maximum power setting, and the absolute maximum possible to create room for their enthusiasm. Smart planning there to make sure the thing doesn't go kaboomy. And I assume this is a model of what they created. And then we have this nice gravity here. Just FYI, the gravity on this planet is strong as shit. So you kind of have to be careful. Alright. What we got going on here? 3 minutes 38 seconds ago, long-range probe successfully launched from the orbital probe cannon. Okay. I have bad news, Avens. Hey! Hey, Rachel! Thanks for the follow. I have bad news, Avens. Yara says there was a problem with the proposed power source, so the orbital probe cannon won't be asked to fire. Welcome to the cult. Yeah. Is that what we should start calling this, the cult? I hope you're pulling my locomotive limb here, Cassandra. Hey, hey, hey! If I were, my friend, but no, they aren't certain they can fix the problem, so the orbital probe cannon is on an indefinite hiatus. Okay. Tell Privet and Mallow they should return from the cannon. My spouse and I will remain at the construction yard for now. An update. Mallow and I will join you and Daz. Privet left to visit her brother. She fears Idea may feel responsible. Okay. Your first time watching? Well, I'm glad it's me. So we learn here the orbital probe cannon that was built in the end, right? Doesn't get fired. But that's kind of not true because we actually. No, let me in. Okay. We're in space now. Go, my buddy. We just got launched in space by a tornado. They created these nice little gravity things to keep you safe for when the tornadoes just send you right in. Alright, let's see what this is here. Control module projection strain. Alright. Uh-oh. We're floating away! Now you're hooked, it's like crack. Oh, this is the probe out in space. So if we got a projection screen there, we can definitely visit it. Thanks for following and tuning in. Let's see here. I can't remember if there's anything else for us to get here. Let's walk around. What you're watching? What you're watching, Luna, is Outer Wilds. Of course, you see the title here. I played this game probably 2 years ago, and it's one of my absolutely favorite games. And I figured, why not just stream it and play it? So that is what I am doing. This planet's pretty cool, right? I'll just go ahead and say there's, I believe, from correctly, 4 islands on this planet. All of them get launched into space at that time from these tornadoes. Technically, there's a fifth tornado. It is, not a fifth tornado, a 5th island. It's behind the giant tornado. Kanoi, Daz, and I were lifting the orbital probe getting approach into orbit for simply, and once and I'll sink beneath the current. Yes. So we read that on the other planet. This is how you would learn to go to the Southern Observatory on Bramble to learn about how to go down. Um, we already kind of read all that and learned about all that. There was some new stuff in there, but it's not really necessary for what we need to really hear. And then this is where we just were at on the last time. Was in here in the Southern Observatory. This is where we saw the tornadoes and kind of learned what to do. And I'll show you all that after the tornadoes. Sorry, after we explore the islands. Jeez, I'm caught up in all these tornadoes here. But I think that's everything here. Let's see here. I would suggest, Luna, if you have time, to play this game yourself too. It's an absolute blast, and for some reason, I'm lost as can be, and I do not remember how to get the heck out of here. Here it is, here it is, here it is. Okay. All right. So let's continue exploring Giant's Deep. Let's see if we can't find... There's another planet right there. And this also has one of our little Hearthians on here that we'll get to talk to. I forget his name, but he is a good guy. And also there's Ghost Matter over there. We would die. It's true, your computer. I forgot. I forgot you had an old computer. Gabbro. Nice, it's you. Good to see you made it here in one piece. The first solo launch is doozy, isn't it? So hey, don't freak out or anything, but lately I keep, like, dying repeatedly. I don't know, it's pretty weird. What about you? Have you died lately, or is it just me? No, it's me too. I haven't been behaving unusual lately. Yeah, time loop makes sense. Cool. Why do you think it was? And yeah, the dude's... He's playing his... I don't really know. Shoot, not really a trumpet, but I don't know. I can't think of the name for that. He's having a good old time. I figured it'd be some kind of fidgety time business. Toxic sustain, untanning. I figured it'd be some kind of fidgety time business, you know. But I was really thinking about what happened to the shape of time, you know. For Luke makes sense. Let's go with Luke for now. It looks like you and I are the only ones who can tell what time. That time's gone all weird. I tried radioing Hornfels and I'm asking if they died too, but they thought I was being metaphorical. Even if I tell Hornfels about the time loop, they never remember by the next one. They don't realize anything's different. And here's another weird one for you. Every time I die, all of my memories from the loop replay back to me. I'm pretty sure that's related to this big stone Nomai statue I found on one of the other islands. I was looking at it. Oh god, a tornado's coming. And the statue opened its eyes and started glowing. It replayed my memories like it had seen them through my own eyes, just like what happens each time I die. That happened to me with the statue at the museum. You too, huh? And I know my statues must have something to do with why we're the only ones aware of the time. Oh, well, there we go. Well. Hello, space. Look at this man. This man don't give no craps. He just goes with it. Plays the music. Hovers in the air, and then we come crashing back down. I gotta make sure I'm on the ground so I don't take damage. Oh, Lord. Have you ever watched a cyclone for so long it started to hypnotize you? I'm telling you, they put you in a trance if you stare at them long enough. Nope. Bring it back. Technically, I haven't gotten anything, I guess. He actually... what are you doing out here? Well, what are any of us doing here, really? No, I'm just kidding. I'm out here exploring our solar system, same as you, but I tell you what, outer space really gives you room to think. It's quite peaceful out here. I mean, it's usually quiet and peaceful. Sometimes a cyclone comes by and lifts my little island paradise clean out of water, then less peaceful. He teaches you something, but I don't know if I can learn it yet. Oh, I need to get a signal. Gabbro signal. He teaches you how to sleep until you die. That's what he does. We don't need that yet, though. Let's see. I can't remember if there's anything on top of this or not. I guess where his fire and stuff is at, so he can stay dry. Ow. So really the only thing for us to do now is to go to Jesus Christ. Yeah, we're gonna go to Jesus Christ. Oh, here we go. Here's one of these, one other island. Please don't hit a tornado while I'm here. That would be very unfortunate. Gotta repair the ship. It got destroyed when it was out in space, and I hope I don't hit any of these. Get in the ship, in the ship, in the ship, in the ship. Please, let me get my ship. Please, 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 please. I don't want to lose it here. Fly, 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 fly. Get away, get away, get away, get away. This planet, man. Don't land on me. Okay, there you are. So this is a piece of dark bramble. One of the planets that we haven't been to yet in this playthrough, but that is what this is. That's a loogie. As you can see, there's ghost matter here. And just because these crystals are here doesn't mean it's dangerous. It's only dangerous where you can see the pictures. Or not the pictures, the blue glowy stuff. Bell furball. This is what a sick whale hawks up when, you know, got issues going on. Alright. A giant whale loogie. We gotta make sure we stay away from that, or we will just pretty much instantly die. This shit is extremely dangerous. And I can tell you, we'll definitely learn more about it as time goes on. Trip 4, entry number whatever. Crashes 2, boring crashes 0. Remember to see Slate when I get back. Haha, yeah, all the way down to the core. Consider yourself conquered, Giant Steep. You just got felsparred. That was one of my more dramatic feats, if I do say so myself. Can't believe I wasn't electrocuted. Aw, can't wait to tell Horn Fells and gossip about this one. I guess brute force isn't always the answer. Right, so there's one more off the list. Seems like all that's left is the big one now. Dark Bramble, here I come. Alright, so even Feldspar made it here too. That man just conquers everything. I don't remember if there's anything else to do here. Hey, like a campfire. Look at that. So how are y'all doing tonight? Where do I get back in? Where do I get back in? Right here. If my ship is okay. Jump. Second easy, not playing any Core Keeper tonight. Eating dinner and watching. What you eating? Alright, so Ocean Depths, yep, Construction Yard, Feldspar. The Orbital Probe Cannon. There's still is one more place we haven't gone yet here. And it is what Gabbro mentioned to us. It is the Statue Island, which is not that. I see Gabbro just had some fun in the air. There is an island, not that. So it's the other island we gotta find somewhere around this godforsaken planet. Stuffed chicken with broccoli. Nice. Much healthier than what I ate, I can tell you that. I really gotta start eating healthy again so I can start losing weight again. So this is the statue island that Gabber talked about. And I guess this is where you're supposed to learn how to use that. And if you can see here, right, is an open statue head just like ours. And this is what Gabbro looked at. This statue that's now tied to him like us. The statue workshop. And of course the door is broken as always. The door's always got to be broken in these places. But we can always traverse this place with some nice little old gravity crystals. What do we got going on here? Oh, nice. Little thing to keep us safe from the tornadoes. And they're going to test memory statues tonight, Flock says. It could be dangerous, so we can't come. But what if we didn't use the door and snuck in the other way? Does anyone want to? I really want to see the test too, Lammy. But what? It's like, that's a huge risk to take. We probably shouldn't. Maybe Flock's let us see a later test. Flock specifically told us not to do that. And down there is the statue place, right? We can launch a scout. You can see there's a giant hole underneath. So let's head back to our ship, and we can take the secret way in. As long as we don't get sucked in by a tornado. Oh, this is where the teleporter's at. Cool, cool. Forgot it was on this planet. Makes sense why it's on this planet. Don't kill me, please. Don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me. Ow. Perfect timing. We're going to go underneath in space. As long as the sun gives us time to do it. This is dangerous. We could die right here, but we're going to go for it. Because that's who I am. A dangerous man. Beautiful. Beautiful, we've done it. We've lodged ourselves in. I think we're good. I think we're good. I think we did it. Yeah. Yarrow, would you kindly step back so Daz is close to the statue? When pairing the statue, we'll choose it. The statue will choose whatever is closest proximity. See how his eyes have opened? That tells us the statue is paired with Daz. Now, no matter where he is in the star system, Daz's statue will record his memories and send them to the Ash Twin Project. Alright, so the Ash and Ember Twin. We haven't been there yet, but they play a major role in what's going on in this game. This is extraordinary sculpting blocks. He has outdone himself again, hasn't he? And now that we have our first successful pairing, we can test my memory storage prototype. Each statue will send a single nomized memories to his or own storage unit within the Ash Twin. Each storage unit will be equipped with a mask, the statue's counterpart, and will be able to send those stored memories back to the corresponding node. So now we know exactly what's happening to us, right? The statue paired with us, and the Ash Twin Project essentially is receiving our memories and somehow storing them. So what else is there to learn here? Before the sun decides to go kaboom. Ash Twin Projection Stone. I've installed the mask inside the Ash Twin Project. Blocks look beautiful, although I do feel as though I'm being observed. It's comforting to know the statues will not pair until the project succeeds, otherwise I imagine the experience would be hard to endure. Ideally, they'll only need to activate once the project succeeds as a safety measure. However, the statues will also activate in the equivalent of equipment failure. They will? Why is that? If anything goes wrong with the Ash Twin Project, the statues and their masks will make us aware of the situation and enable us to fix it. Otherwise, it'd be possible for us to remain permanently unaware of the problem. I hadn't thought of that. What a profoundly horrific fate that would be. Yes, What a horrific fate that would be. What can we see here? And yeah, this first time doing this, this wouldn't be creepy at all. Wouldn't be creepy at all. And we need to get up there. Okay. Yeah, it was weird as shit, wasn't it? How do I easily get up there? I forget. No, we can't boost very high because the gravity's 2 times normal. You can see this is where a lot of them died here too. Do I just have to fly up there? I think I have to fly up there with this. If I can. This is going to be difficult. Come on. I believe. Oh, come on. Come on. Okay, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. Let's park it down. Maybe not. I don't think I can't fly that far, can I? Maybe I can. Oh boy, we're running out of time. Running out of time. Yeah, I can't fly that high. Oh god, we gotta use our ship. Go, 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 go. Or we gotta be in here when it gets launched into space. Oh god, hurry up. I guess it doesn't matter, I'll be coming back here anyways. Make it. Make it, I swear. Go, 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 go. Yes, I believe. Come on. No. No. Oh god, dude, this is so hard to fly in here. Come on. Come on. Fit. Fit. The tight fit. Get in there. Get in there. Only I could just get it lodged in there. Go. Go, 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 go. Come on. No. 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 Oh, we never done this before. Here, let's watch this from the map. It's cool. I'm here, and the sun is here, and the sun goes a kaboomy. That's how you die in this game. Here, let's look out. Hello. Just a nice instant death, you know. All right. So we got to go back to there, but first we're gonna go to the orbital probe cannon. Then we got to go back to there. Then we're going to go under the current so we can see what's under there. Then we'll probably go we'll probably go to the Ember Twins, maybe. I mean, we know Feldspar last went to Dark Bramble. That's kind of what we got there on Giant's Deep. We could always go to Dark Bramble. All right. Launch off from a little home planet. Okay, well. Porthole damage, nice. Thanks, tree. I guess we could always explore our little home, too. Maybe we do that on the next, run through. Okay, so we're trying to get the orbital probe cannon. Sadly, I can't lock on to shit. My controller doesn't work. How do I lock on with this? How do I lock on with this? Nope, that's math. Okay, get me out of that. Nope, that's that. Come on, keyboard. How do I lock on? Oh, left click. Okay. Sure, we'll lock onto that. There we go. We can lock on. We've done it. Now I can finally see what I'm doing. I need to go down and this way. And I want to lock on to... Nope. Okay, this is kind of hard when I'm trying to use a mouse and a control at the same time. Come on. Actually, we really... Oh, now it works. Oh, now that I clicked on the mouse, this works. Interesting. I'm gonna lock on all night. Oh my god, so much easier we can lock on. Jeez Louise. I can't see shit. But we know where we want to land. We want to land right here. Come on. As safely as we can. Yep. Just a normal good old landing. Now we've made it to the orbital probe cannon. Right. The launch module. This seems to be absolutely shattered. Okay. It's here. It's got a giant hole to space. So that's how we're going to get there, is we have to go into space. This is the control module. Okay. So FYI, every time you come back to your time loop and you're looking up and you see Giant Steep and you see something explode and shoot out, it's this firing off. This fires off every time. Of course, we kind of knew that when we were in Giant Steep. The construction yard said the orbital probe cannon just fired like 3.5 minutes ago. That was the exact timing to when I had just woken up. All right, so what do we see here? We see whatever that is. That moving. 3 minutes and 41 seconds ago, request to launch space probe received from the Ash Twin project. Cannon aligned with randomly selected probe trajectory, gravity field activated. Okay, so if that's the probe cannon, we can assume that is the Ash Twin project. What a beauty that is. Hello, Quantum Moon. Hey, come back here, Ball. Where are you going? Down here. Alright. The orbital cannon launches, and it shatters. So we can assume those two people did exactly what they said they were going to do. Launch it at max speed. Begin launch log. Orbital probe cannon launch. Request received. Probe launch successful. Probe tracking module is receiving data from the probe. Warning. Orbital probe cannon structure compromised during launch. Damage to multiple modules detected. Okay. Orbital probe cannon has taken a beating. What are we seeing here? Orbital probe cannon damage report. Severe structural stress detected. Assessing damage to modules. Control module intact. No structural damage. Launch module. Viewport window fractured. Module exposed to vacuum space. Probe tracking module missing. You know, just the most important thing we need to see what the probe actually found anything or not. What do we got here? The launch module projection zone. Mallow. My better 50%. Cassava is sending the last of the cannon components soon, relatively speaking. We'll know the eye's location. We'll know the eye's precise location. Cassava tells me he and the construction yard crew have determined a power setting we are not under any circumstances to go above. I see, and I'm right to think that consequently we'll be ignoring that setting. I can positively, with a nearly 100% certainty, our friends have accounted for our natures, so I suggest we do. Giving the orbital probe cannon all the power it can structurally withstand creates the greatest chance of finding the eye of the universe. Yes, the probe must travel as fast as it can, as far as it can. I'll make some adjustments. The thought of concluding our elder's curious and challenging search increases my heart's temperature, my love. These two just love making things great, it seems like. Just max speed. Gonna do something? Launch module. So this is the one, the vacuum of space, right? So we're gonna go here just shortly. And then this one is Giant's Deep. I have bad news, Avon. Yara says there was a problem with the proposed power source, so the overprobe cannon won't be asked to fire. I hope you're pulling my locomotive limb here, Kasava. I wish I were, my friend. But no, they aren't certain they can fix the problem, so the overprobe cannon is on indefinite hiatus. Tell Privet and Mallow they should return from the cannon. My spouse and I will remain at the construction yard for now. An update. Mallow and I will join you, and Daz Privet left to visit her brother. She fears that Dave may feel responsible. Okay, so this will take us to the construction yard. We've already been there and seen it. So what we learned is, right, clearly, they said that they didn't have a power source to launch the overprobe cannon, but we see it launch every time that we wake up from our death. So they certainly found a way to get it to launch. And I wonder what that is. But now we know the only thing that we can go to here is blocked off in the vacuum space. The other thing is missing. We don't know where it's at. Don't go in the ship. Not like that. No, 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 no. Come on, come on. Oh my god. Please let me up. Please. Jiminy Crickets, dude. There we go. Thank god. I should have left my probe there because I have no idea which thing we're trying to get to. Hopefully it's this one. Okay, that first guess is perfect. It's this one. I'm just that awesome. Ship log update. I remember my first time like finding this out and coming here, and it was really cool. I didn't think you'd ever be able to actually come here and land on this, and view it all. It seems so tiny in the scope of things. I just didn't think, you know, honestly, I'd let you do that. And that's where this game is actually really cool. Is that it gives you the, you know, there's things like that out there that you just wouldn't ever think about happening and being able to do, and you absolutely can. Mallow, my better 50%. Kasava is sending the last of our cannon components soon. Relatively speaking, yeah. The thought, concluding our elders, So essentially, this is the same thing that we have on the other side, right? So this is the control module, the probe tracking module. Here we go. What is this going to tell us? Mallow, imagine Privet. Imagine, Privet. The probe tracking module will be on the first of the corners of the eye universe. You'll be the first to see them. I am honored and terrified. Why is it red in here? You won't ask the overprobe cannon to use so much power that it breaks, will you? Fret not, my nervous friend. We only need to fire the probe once anyways. So who minds if it compromises overprobe cannon's structural integrity slightly? I would mind, Mallow. I would mind because we won't be able to receive our probe's data if the probe tracking module is destroyed. Look at that. Look at the consequences they got. Launch this thing at light speed, and guess what? It's missing. Well, where's it at? Well, yep. We haven't seen that yet, so we don't know where that's at. And there's nothing up there. It's broken. And the gravity field doesn't work. So that's everything here. We gotta exit through space. Alright. So, we need to go back to... there's a couple things that we want to do on the planet still. We get here. We want to go on the planet and we want to go on the planet and go underneath the current still. We want to get inside the big tornado, and we also want to view this planet, this not planet, but this island from underneath, right? We need to get up there. And honestly, the easiest way I know to do that is to wait for the little tornado to pick us up and send us there. Hopefully we don't have to wait super long for that, but we may have to. It'd be a lot easier, because I don't know the way to get up there without it, sadly. Hopefully one comes quickly. When are you ever going to buy a new computer, Luna? Huh? It's been many years. We got a little bit to wait here. Understandable. There's always so much research and shit you gotta do at times, right? You make sure you're getting the best deal possible. Come on, Cyclone. Let's get this underway. I'm sure there's an action. Oh, I think it's right there. Oh my god. Let's see if this works. Yeah, I would say, I remember when you got that laptop. Here. Nope. It struggled at times playing Ragnarok when we had like 800 people on the screen. Although that could have just been Ragnarok itself and not, not your computer. That old-ass game. Is there a way to climb on my ship? Maybe that's what I gotta do. I would lag die. Oh, Jesus Christ. Here we go again. All right. Beautiful. We did it. Let me out. Let me out. Really? Jeez Louise, dude. Oh. Okay. Come on. Oh my god. We didn't need to wait for the tornado. Jeez Louise. I'm curious, is sending a being's memories back in time the same as sending the being itself back in time? As example, if we were to send my memories back in time, is that the same as sending me back in time? Not my physical body, but essence? I imagine there are two different actions. Wouldn't both actions be effectively the same? Suppose that time was being rewritten. I believe that is different than receiving memories from what is effectively the future. But isn't the end result identical in either case? Isn't that the question? What a great question. Do we just send our memories back in time, as now we know that's what's happening, right? Oh. Yes, hello, tornado. Please let me get my ship, please. No, please. I don't want to die. I don't want to die. Let's get in here before we blow this thing up. Lord have mercy. Oh god. What is happening? Where's the island? Jesus Christ. Yep. Let's repair ourselves. is another one coming? No, dude. Is that one going away? Please, no. No more. No more. What's all damaged here? Nothing I can reach. Okay, who cares? Ship's damaged. All right. Let's see if my stupid self can't find the correct tornado again. Nope, 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 nope. Yep, there it is right there. So with the tornado going counterclockwise, that's this one right here. We enter inside of it, and it pushes us underneath the current, which we can't do. And you look down below. Well, doesn't that look familiar? So this right here is where the orbital probe cannon is at. This is the core of Giant's Deep. It's got a giant electromagnetic field around it. And if you were to try to enter, you get blasted away, right? But, as you can see, these giant jellyfish-like things are able to get in and out of there. So there's got to be some way for us to get in and out of there, too. But currently, we don't know how to do that. So, we're actually going to do something more fun. I believe this is actually the giant tornado. Let me see here. Let me get closer to the island. You can actually pop up. And this is how you get to the 5th island. So now we are inside the giant tornado. And so we will explore that. And this will be the last thing we do on Giant's Deep. As currently, story-wise, we haven't learned how to get inside the core. We know we have to, because we saw the probe tracking module was inside there. But let's see what they have hidden back here inside this giant tornado. Be welcomed in this place. This tower shares with us all who ask the knowledge needed to make his or her first quantum journey. Okay, so this is one of the quantum towers. We saw the one on Brittle Hollow, but we weren't able to enter it. Alright. Enter this place without friends. However, these are lessons to learn for yourself. Alright. Here we go. Into the fun here. Seek the Wandering Arch. Alright. Okay, this is kind of funny. This is kind of funny. Technically, by this point in the game, we haven't learned how to do this. But since I came here, I'm going to explain this. This arch wanders around, right? When I observe it, it stays, right? I can walk up to it, I can do whatever I want, and it's going to stay there. So I continue to look at it the whole way, right? It doesn't move. Yes, there's actually a planet where that happens. It's quite scary at times. Thorny there quit playing the game the moment he discovered that planet and hasn't touched the game since. Oh, an island shard, okay. I forgot that could appear there. And the DLC technically has stuff like that too, which we'll do the DLC when we beat the base game again. observing a quantum object, observing an image of a quantum object, these are the same thing. Let's read that again. Observing a quantum object, observing an image of a quantum object, these are the same thing. Right? So essentially on the original planet, we saw the rock that moved around, right? And it said, when you don't look at it, it moves, right? So we took that into account for this one, and it was like, okay, on the first one upstairs, and so that's how we knew to view that arch, it wouldn't move. But now this is telling us that we got to take a photo of the arch, and if we take a photo of the arch and we walk around, technically observing the photo is still observing the arch, so it doesn't move. So that's one of the steps of quantum. Now this is a little more special. This is the arch and the crystal do not naturally meet. So now we got to take what we've learned and put it into perspective. So if, let's say, I take a picture of this crystal and then I look around, try to move the arch, now the arch is there. So if I take a picture of both with them there, I'm observing them both. I can just walk up here and go in the hole. This took me a long time to learn in this game. And honestly, kept me from progressing to the true ending of the original game for a while. And so this is, I think, the same idea. Let's see what this says here. This is the last one, but we made it harder. So here, you look around, you can clearly see there are 2 crystals. And we actually want them like that. So we take the crystals, we walk up them. We want a picture of this one so it doesn't move. Yeah. And so we got to look around until we see this crystal. And I messed up, as you can see. So now I got to look around. I got to take a picture of it. But stop. Okay. Yep. Let's do this again. So let's take a picture of that one. Let's look around. Down the middle. Take a picture of that one. Let's look around. And we want to be up here. Take a picture of this one. And now we're up here. So now we need to look around until that appears here. Now the arch moves here. And we did that just in time because this is ending. We offer our congratulations. You've learned the rule of quantum imaging. Take this knowledge with you on the remainder of your quantum pilgrimage. The other quantum shards have their lessons to teach. Our curiosity goes with you on your journey. You walk in the footsteps of those who came before you, and your path guides those who will follow later. All right. There we go. That is the island shard complete. There are other shards, which we saw on the signal scope earlier on other planets, and the idea of this game is once you understand all those quantum shards and how they work, then not only will you understand how to land on the quantum moon, but you also will understand how to traverse the quantum moon. But currently now, the sun is about to go supernova. That's what this music means. So let's give you all a good view of it.
That's beautiful.
And so we got 2 options here, right? So there's 2 planets we haven't been to yet. There's Dark Bramble, which has the anglerfish on it. And there is the Ember Twins, and the Ember and Ash Twin. Dark Bramble, they said to traverse the Dark Bramble, you have to learn how to get by the anglerfish. And they said on the Ember Twin is the knowledge on how to do that. So we'll probably go to the Ember and Ash Twin first and learn the knowledge there. I said, I know everything about the game. I've 100% in it, beaten it, and all stuff like that. But I'd like to try to do it in the best order possible. That's why I kind of went the Giant Steep first, and Giant Steep led me, I went to Brittle Hollow first, and led me to the Giant Steep. And now essentially the game is saying you need to go to the Ember Twins. You gotta swim. There's actually a couple things that we'll do here. So we're probably going to end the stream here soon. This probably will be the last cycle. One of the first things that we're going to do, because I don't remember if it's ever mentioned to you or not. So we're just going to go ahead and do it ourselves, because I can't remember. There's something really cool about this little... oh god, I'm coming in really fast. This little moon here. I need to slow down. And I also need not to crash into it, because I will die. Hello. Hello, moon. This moon... Actually... I remember when I discovered this, it was really cool. I'm going to crash into it and die. Oh my god. I remember randomly flying around this and wondering to myself, I mean, wouldn't it be funny if they put something inside of here? The Nomai, that is. And let me tell you what, they 100% did. I am having so much trouble getting velocity matched. Jeez Louise. What? It's not this one. This is very... Yeah, right? It's like a little sun. But inside of here, one of these... Not that one. So it must be this one. Jeez Louise, this is annoyingly hard. What? Hello? Am I blind? Oh my gosh. I must be blind as can be. I must have missed it in the other one. So it's not one of those two. So it must be this one. Hello? What? Back away for a second here. Wait a second. Is there a fourth one? There is. Okay. I've just been missing the fourth one. Come on. I'm going too far away here. As you can see, right there is a platform in here. The Nomai. Oh, God. Oh, Jesus. The Nomai actually landed here. Crazy little suckers. And this is dangerous as can be. But you actually learn some really cool information here. Of course, there's no gravity, really. It's super light. But you learn about the Timber Hearth Projection Stone. Friends in Timber Hearth mines, the last type of ore you sent us survives the longest in direct heat. Can you send us more of the same additional testing? We're attempting to improve its durability, and our forge is already burned from everything you sent. We'll deliver more ore to Hollow's Lantern immediately. You must be fired up about crafting the Ash Twin Project protective shell. My gratitude. Imagine we'll also have an updated estimate soon of how much ore is needed to seal off the Ash Twin Project. Yes, the idea of encasement that's supernova proof, however, briefly has kindled my curiosity. It will be more than initially thought. It will be significantly more. The smallest crack or opening in the protective shell would destroy everything. Alright. Let's see what this says. Warning, increased solar activity detected. Increased volcanic activity detected. Location is now inhospitable. Evacuation recommended. Yep, and I 100% agree with that. This place sucks. So let's see what this projection stone says. This is our own planet. Well, we've definitely never been here before on our planet. Never even seen that. But now we know the Nomai were doing something on our planet. So why not go view it? Right? They were using the ore from our planet to seal off their project. Now let's see if we can't get out of here without dying. And, yep. Okay. Let's run for our lives before it kills us. Oh my gosh, lock-on is so much nicer. Now I can actually land on planets normally. What is what? Oh god. Oh god. What I was just on, that little volcanic. Oh god, I'm gonna crash. Oh lord. Oh my god. You know, just a little crash. Just a little crash. You talking about that little projection stone I just used? Hey, hello. How you doing? Comet planet. Here's this little building here. We'll go ahead and go here. We won't do anything too much with this yet, but this is the DLC, and we'll do this after we beat the game. Rita Kitsune 500, how you doing? Thanks for joining in today. Tonight, I should say. Unidentified signal nearby. Where? Deep space radio. All right, satellite angle 248 degrees. Look at that, beautiful. You can see the planets. Look at this nice deep space satellite going. 350. Yep, there's Timber Hearth in front of the sun. 40, angle 40. Look at that. Oh, thanks for the follow. I'm having a blast today. Oh, look at that. Good picture of the astronaut there. And we're recording. It's been 2 days since the launch of the Deep Space Satellite, and I'm about to view the first batch of photos. Let's record. Let the record show that on this historic day, Outer Wilds Venture has... they're printing. Here they come. Stars above. Look at that. There's Brittle Hollow, and look, that's Hollow's Lantern. That shines deep. And the Quantum Moon. I'm speechless, completely speechless. Every single astral body in our magnificent solar system, looking stunning from every angle in each of these 3 images, and in color, no less. Now this is art. I can stare at these photos forever. Doesn't Timber Hearth look tiny from... Hold on, what is that? That can't be right. That's not even possible. I'm interpreting this photo correctly. What's even stranger is it doesn't show up in either of the other photos, just this one. Well, there must have been an equipment malfunction, I suppose. Only sensible explanation for it. I'll radio Gabbro and ask them to examine the satellite's lens for defects. So just go to explanation of this. This is the DLC. We'll get into this after the beat the game. But essentially there's like an extra something here. And we got to do something to figure out what it is and blah, blah, blah. We'll get too much into it. We'll get into it more when we get to the DLC. Let's repair this ship. It just took an absolute beating landing on this planet. What else is damaged? Anything else? It's good. So what we're doing here is, right, we just went to Hollow's Lantern and told us about a mine on Timber Hearth. So why not come back here to Timber Hearth and find that said mine? Oh, we haven't been here yet. This is actually also something else to learn. This is about the quantum items here. As you can see, there's another stone here. The Grove Shard. Let's see what the sign says here. In the ancient glade, it's always dark. The quiet shade across old bark. And as you can see, the sign moved. and oh, it's over here, and here's a stone. So essentially, right, all this, when I don't observe the stone, it moves. And we've already learned about quantum imaging inside of Giant's Deep. So, right, it would probably work the same way, where if we found the stone and took a photo of it, and I looked away, it doesn't move. Well, my headlights were broken. Here's one little area that we just found. And there's also a little mountainous area over here. And we have not been here yet, so as you can see, that the Nomai were definitely here, as this is their architecture here. Oh, dang it. What we got going on here? Mining Site 2B. So this is what we just learned about from Hollow's Lantern. This is where the Nomai were at mining from our planet. And this, I believe... Oh, see another Nomai died here also from something. Maybe old age, who knows? As you can see, this is what we were viewing when we were inside the projection stone. Yeah, this is like pretty much our view. Where was it at? We were around here somewhere. I'm still amazed by how much ore the Ash Twin project requires. Isn't this the ore for the remaining towers being built on Ash Twin? The completed towers I've seen are quite large. No, the material for those towers is all being taken from Ash Twin. The ore we're mining here will be used to craft an immensely thick protective shell that will physically seal off the chamber inside the Ash Twin's core. I'm relieved by our clan's decision to use Timberhearth's ore only for constructing the shell. If eventually life on this planet were to evolve to the point of advanced metallurgy, I'm confident we won't have destroyed their ability to create. If they're sealing off all entrances, I hope they've planned accordingly. I thought you had forbidden your apprentice from making puns, Coleus. How else would he improve? I see he dislikes puns like I do. Ah, this is where we were, right here. Ash Twin Projection Stone. Let's see what we're going to learn here. Something ate him. Yeah, right? Wouldn't that be crazy? Maybe it was us. When we were in our early stages. My gratitude for the latest shipment. Oh, you know, this ore should be the last we'll need for the Ash Twin project. Chicken bones. This is exciting news. Can I offer an extra set of eyes for this final check? Specifically mine? If my work here is complete, I'd be delighted to help. We'd be grateful if you would. The more eyes, the better, as the smallest flaw or opening in the shell that protects the Ash Twin project could lead to disaster. Once we finish the shell that seals off the central chamber, we'll check to ensure there are no longer any physical entrances. Rami and I will be checking the interior and then the exterior for cracks, our final safety check. Rita Kitsune, have you played and beaten this game before? And this is another view of the Ash Twin project. So, right, we know the core was encased in metal from our home planet. And if you were here from the beginning, if you remember when we were diving into to fix our satellite that's in our planet, the area actually looked just like this. So we can determine this view is from inside the core. Of course, they kind of told us that, but that is essentially the ore from our planet going in circles here. I can tell you, getting there is a bitch. There's a lot more else to do here, and I don't fully remember what it is, honestly. So, let's figure this out together. Because this just takes us back to here, right? There's no more further up. Can I just jump down easily like this? Oh, looks like I can. Yeah, no biggie, no biggie. It's down here. Water, okay. That's right, this is water. You have not? Well, thanks for joining in. Reminds you of No Man's Skies. This is, in a sense, you can almost, you know, in a sense of space travel, yes, but, you know, you're not really collecting resources. You're not really, you know, building ships and stuff like that. And this is more of a game about storytelling and the mystery of what's going on to your solar system. This is an awesome game, and I would heavily suggest, if you do want to play it, playing it without spoilers. Of course, I would love to have you watch me, but I would never, ever want someone to lose the first time of playing this game and getting the, you know, all of the emotions and everything out of this game. This game is absolutely fantastic. There's nothing else we can do here, is there? One of the cool things you can see here, let me see if I can't show it to you, is they actually use this gravitational technology to mine these circles here. That's how they mine the rocks. Where essentially they carved them out and then use this gravitational technology to pull it out and send it up here. It's actually a really cool, super efficient way to do that. So we've been to the mines, but there's actually more to the planet. I'm trying to remember how to get there. I guess you can't get there from the mines? I'll have to get there from another way. But essentially what you've missed so far is I have explored 2 planets. Not completely, but probably like 80-85% of the way. I'm trying my best. You know, I've played this game, beat it before, I've 100%ed it, and I'm trying my best to kind of go through it in a nice, sensible way. Oh, thank you. You know, to get an idea what's going on. But essentially, we've been to a planet called Brittle Hollow, which has a black hole at the core. We learned there that they used the knowledge from the black hole to craft warp cores, and they've also and there's also, you can go through the black hole into the other side of a white hole, and there's a station there that warps you back, and that's where they first tested warp technology. So we learned that there, and then we learned that they created a warp core there also, and then they also created some type of laboratory test site to replicate the weather on Giant's Deep, and there they were able made it in, go, perfect, I'm in. No! And then, so that's kind of what we learned there. So here, damn it. Essentially, we are a race of people who have learned from the technology of an ancient civilization how to traverse space, and we're trying to figure out what happened to the ancient civilization. That's what our kind of thing is. We're explorers to explore space, gain knowledge, and all that stuff. You know, we're having a good old time out here. But you know, and that's kind of what we're doing. We're equipped with the ability to translate their language as we spent time learning and reading it. And that is what we're doing. And we're actually meeting other adventurers who've been out here at this time. And so this right here, this is what I wanted to show y'all. This is something else that's out here. This is really cool. This is really, really cool to see. Right? So the idea behind this is the Nomai. Right? And we're creatures with 4 eyes. This is us before we evolved. So when you were just reading in the mines that the Nomai said that they they were using the resources of the planet, but they were making sure not to use too much. They're not using too much, that they wanted to not hurt our growth as a society or our civilization of people, possibly if we evolve to it. So it's really cool to think about. The average length of the game, man, it depends. I would probably say 20 to 30 hours in your first playthrough. The game, if you know everything, is super quick and easy to beat, honestly, right? Like, it's fast. You can essentially beat the game from the first moment you load it instantly, right? If you knew exactly what to do. But essentially, we're trying to solve what's going on to, figure out, what was this race trying to do, all that stuff. And just know my civilization essentially came from, as we've learned also in Brittle Hollow, they came from another solar system. The Eye of the Universe sent a signal out. They used their warp core to teleport to the Eye signal, but something intercepted them. And we learned that they got trapped inside a planet called Dark Bramble, and they tried to escape. Some were successful, some weren't. And essentially, we're seeing the history and the writings from the ones who were successfully escaped. We'll learn more about them as we make it to the Ember Twin and Ash Twins and Dark Bramble. But, currently we haven't been to those planets just yet. I'd say 20 to 30 hours. I think it's how long it took me to beat the game my first playthrough. There are a few other cave sites that look similar. Let's just read this one first. After closer observation, mining site 2A wouldn't be safe for the native life dwelling in some of this cave pools, so unfortunately we'll have to mine on one of the other sites. There are a few other cave sites that look promising. What about cave site 2B? It shares similar formations and strata. This sounds promising. Will you and your mentor investigate? If mining site 2B proves safe for this native species, we'll move our work there. Site 2B is safe, Polius says. We'll continue to monitor our activity and its effect on life here. On the opposite hand, new life, a species semi-aquatic and very hardy. The ecosystem here is quite robust. Yeah, it's a decent link. Absolutely. So I believe they'll thrive in the long run. Be cautious near the pools if you visit 2A to meet them. I was watching them once during a rest, and the hours escaped from me. They are fascinating. I wonder what their fourth eye does. They remind me of a subterranean species that my mentor, Bore, once told me about, from when our clan used to travel across this universe. I imagine she would have enjoyed these life forms greatly. And also, there's a DLC to the game, too, which also answers a lot of remaining questions about this game. And the DLC is very good. Very, very good. The DLC is also a little more horror-ish than this game is. This game has some horror elements to it. Right? For some people, it'd be like the traveling through space or the giant steep or this and that, right? Those things. But there's also elements of it in other planets. Dark Bramble kind of has some horror elements to it. But the DLC definitely does. DLC scared the crap out of me when I played in certain areas. The DLC was great. The DLC, honestly, can be beaten in so many different ways. And I honestly totally broke the DLC on accident. It was pretty hilarious. But it was definitely fun to play. So I believe that's pretty much everything here in Timber Hearth that we've done. So we've essentially done Timber Hearth. Of course, our moon, the Addle Rock, went there at the start. That right over there, that's the White Hole. That's Giant Steep. We did almost everything there that we know how to do currently story-wise. We haven't visited Dark Bramble yet. And honestly, the moon, I mean, the sun's about to explode. So why don't we visit Dark Bramble? Why don't we give y'all a taste of Dark Bramble before we end the stream tonight? Dude, that would be lit, but it's not, I don't believe. That'd be amazing. This is VR compatible, but let's see here. All right, so this is Dark Bramble. We've seen a couple of these seeds on different planets. I'm gonna crash into this damn thing. Yep. Oh god, I entered it. Okay, so here's Dark Bramble. As you enter here, you come to realize you can't see anything, right? You send your little scout out, take pictures. It's dark as can be. There is absolutely nothing to see. This place is terrifying. This is the very first planet I went to in the game when I first played the game. I came here first because there's something that mentions it, and I go, let's go Dark Bramble. And I got lost in here for so long. Oh god, it's an anglerfish. Oh, Lord have mercy! No! 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 You see the thing came out of freaking nowhere, and it's light, man. It gets you. Oh! Oh! Ah! Get away! Get away! Get away! No, I cried. No! Oh God! No! Right there. For some people, I'm sure, especially for Thorny there, that's when he quit playing the game. He entered this planet story-wise, and the story kind of led to it, and he ran into that thing, and he was Dunskies. So let's look at the ship log, and I'll kind of help explain a little bit what we've been doing here. This game has a really good log system to keep up with everything you've done. It lets you know if you like kind of miss stuff in a sense. Tells you a lot of things. So let's look at this here, right? It's got a lot to load. I haven't loaded this in a while. So, right, all the stuff here in purple, this is all about the quantum moon. This is all the quantum knowledge, everything you'll learn to get to the quantum moon. We haven't done it yet. What we've learned on the quantum moon is that, you know, possibly to traverse it or reach it, you must follow these quantum rules of the quantum trials. Right, this trial was, you needed to go to the Tower of Quantum Trials. You learn that observing an object and observing an image of a quantum object is the same thing. It's called the rule of quantum imaging. That was the big lesson of that trial here, right? The Quantum Grove. You know, there's a poem at the Grove. It's supposed to give you an idea of something there. I wish the poem was visible here. It's kind of unfortunate it's not. But we learned that... you know, we haven't been to the Hourglass Twins yet, so we haven't seen that one. And the Tower of Quantum Knowledge, we've located on Brittle Hollow, but we can't enter inside of it yet. So, you know, maybe first that we need to get some knowledge elsewhere to enter there, possibly. We also, you know, there's been strange rocks kind of all over the place. There was one on Timber Hearth. There was one on Brittle Hollow. There was one on Giant Steep. These rocks, they move on their own. They're considered the, like, wandering rocks. They move when no one's watching, right? And so the Nomai see here hypothesize that this is actually part of the quantum moon, and so they wanted to learn about it because their idea is they learned about these shards, and they would learn how to land on the moon. And we learned they have learned how to land on the moon because someone named Solomon, his shuttle is on the moon, and you can teleport it back with their warp technology. And that's what this grav cannon did. And apparently I missed something here. There's more to explore here. But that's essentially what we learned. Right. But that's what we learned there. We learned, you know, we learned about the quantum moon here on Timber Hearth. We learned that they have a, you know, a locator and everything for it. And of course, we learned about the White Hole Station. This is how they learned how to do warp technology, which that's what that picture is of warp technology. That's what that's essentially a station where you teleport to, technically you can teleport from it too. It's more where you teleport to. Um, and this is the White Hole Station where we learn all that information from. If you get here by accidentally falling in the black hole in your first playthrough. And then here, we haven't been here yet. This is on the Ember Twin. They on the White Hole Station. They tell you should go to the High Energy Lab to learn more about this technology. Because something cool happens when you use one of these warp portals. You actually appear on the other side before you teleport by 1 nanosecond, or like 1/10,000th of a second or something like that. I don't know. It's extremely crazy, but you land there, right? We've learned that Gabbro is also affected like we are. There's these statues these Nomais created for the Ashwin project, and they apparently saved your memories. We were affected by it, and essentially every time we die, our memories get set back in time to ourselves, in a sense. We don't know how yet. We don't know how all that works. We just know that that was a Nomai project. We know the statues were created on Giant's Deep, and that's where they created that on the statue workshop. When the sword was first tested, and I said we learned that all the storage happens in the Ashwin project. So here's the Ashwin project. So the big thing to do is we got to learn more about this, and we got to learn how to get there. Right, that's kind of what we got to do. Volcanic testing sites, which you just saw, right? The Nomai mines, Timber Hearth, right? The Nomai mines is where they created the protective shell for the Ashwin project, essentially from the sun. And then this is a lot about Brittle Hollow here with the Hanging City. This is where Escape Pod 1 people first landed on Brittle Hollow from the old settlement to the Hanging City. They created a Black Hole Forge. We don't know how to get there yet, but we do know we need to get there because essentially that's where the first warp cores were created. We learned the vessels, how the Nomai got here, and we kind of learned from the picture here. They got the signal from the Eye of the Universe in the vessel. The vessel warped, but was essentially, in a sense, grabbed by Dark Bramble, trapped. They sent off the 3 escape pods. One got stuck in Dark Bramble, one went to Brittle Hollow, one went to the Ash Twins. And see, we haven't been to Escape Pod 3, the vessel, or Escape Pod 2 yet. I said this is DLC. We won't worry about this until we get there. But everything else here, right, is essentially kind of our Timber Hearth planet, the Eye Locator on the Addle Rock, Ryback's camp on Brittle Hollow, the observatory in Brittle Hollow where you learn about Giant's Deep, and you learn that they still couldn't locate the Eye, even with better technology. The construction site where they made the orbital probe cannon that they were using to try to locate the Eye of the Universe. You actually, every time we wake up, I don't know if you notice, Reddit keeps I don't know, I can't say it right this time. When we wake up and we look at in the sky, that green planet is Giant's Deep, and you see something shoot out and explode. It's actually this orbital probe cannon. It fires like every time we wake up from our memories. And then the exploded. One piece went inside Giant's Deep's core. We can't get there yet. We don't know how to get there story-wise. And that's what this here is, Ocean Depths, right? The current is extremely strong, which is a special way to get there. Just to get underneath the current, then there's a special way to get into the core. We don't know how to do that. We learned in Bramble Island, though, that Feldspar learned how to do it. And from what we know, from what we can tell, based upon signal scope pickup, just FYI, I don't think I really showed you this, is we can detect our friends with the signal scope here. This noise here, these instruments being played, is our fellow Hearthians on other planets. So if we look around, let me get out of here real quick, probably be easier this way. Like you hear that person there, right, playing drums. That person's on the Ash Twins. That's Giant's Deep, that's Gabbro, we've met him. Where's something else? Something else. I don't know. Rybeck, he is on Brittle Hollow. And Yeah. So that's what you learn there on that. And we know Feldspar is inside of Dark Bramble. So we do know that we have to traverse Dark Bramble to find Feldspar. And Feldspar knows how to get inside the core, but we don't know how to get through Dark Bramble. We do know that there's a way to get around the anglerfish. It was learned by this anglerfish fossil inside the Ember Twin. So essentially, on our next, when we come back, we will be going to the Ember and Ash Twins to not only figure this out, but learn about the planet itself. We haven't been there yet, right? There's a lot to learn in those planets. There's a lot there. There's a high energy lab. There's just so much going on there. And there's a little something fun about it. You have more of a time limit than normal. Let's just say there's a 22-minute time limit every time you play the game. That before the sun explodes, and the Ash Twins have something very unique going on in them, and they have their own time limit built into them for traversing them. But that's a little rundown of what's been going on tonight, what we've been doing. Going through the logs and everything. As I said, that's gotta probably be it for me tonight. It's almost 11 p.m. and I do need to start getting ready to wind down for work tomorrow in the morning. So I'll definitely thank all y'all for tuning in and the follows. It was nice having y'all here. And tomorrow we'll get started same time at 7 p.m. Central. We'll work with the Ash Twins and then kind of progress the story from there. And we'll learn all about the Nomai and exactly their project. And let me tell you, there's a little special secret. I don't know if y'all have seen it. They actually built a sun station that goes around the sun, and it's you actually get to go to there, which is really cool. So little spoilers there, but that's really cool. But that's gotta be it for me tonight. So thank y'all for tuning in again, and it's an absolute adventure. As I said, that's why it's 20 to 30 hours long. It's the whole thing is just awesome to experience on your first time. I wish I could experience it again. I played the game a little over 2 years ago, and I absolutely adore this game. And I wish I could forget about it to play it again. The DLC is just amazing too. The DLC is probably 10 to 20 hours long itself, uh, unless you figure something out like I did early. As there's little gimmicks in sections of the DLC. But absolutely amazing game. I love this game, um, and I can't wait to finish out the base game and get to the DLC and everything there and do that. So yet again, I'll say thank y'all for tuning in. I'll be back tomorrow. So if you want to tune in and get me some more of the game, please do. But that's got to be it for me tonight. So I will catch y'all later, and y'all have a great night.